Presented by Mclarty Daniel.
Come see the largest pre-owned inventory in Northwest Arkansas.
Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it in Mclarty Daniel Country. With 800 pre-owned vehicles at 6 giant locations in Bentonville and Springdale, there's something for everyone. Plus,
At Mclarty Daniel, you're protected.
drive worry-free for 7 years or 200,000 miles with the MD Pre-Owned Advantage. And when it's time to sell your car, we're ready to buy it, even if you don't buy from us. Have you visited Mclarty Daniel Country yet?
Visit us online at mclartydaniel.com.
The 2021 basketball season is underway, and this year looks much different, with both COVID-19 restrictions and a very young, unseasoned men's team.
All these guys have never played varsity. Some of them dressed varsity, but never got on the floor. So we're an inexperienced team. We're trying to find our way, trying to learn our way, and that's also been the exciting part of it, because you're getting to see some guys grow, see them develop as a team. So we're learning as we're growing, and we're 7-3 right now. So hopefully we'll continue to do the things we need to do to win some games.
We're like more of a younger team. We didn't have a lot of experience from last year. 4 out of our 5 starters didn't get any varsity playing time, so we're really out here to prove ourselves and show everyone what we're made of. 4
of the 5 of the men's team have never played for the Wildcats, and one of the biggest obstacles the team has faced this year comes from the familiar COVID-19.
It's been hard juggling from quarantining players to wearing our masks, social distancing in the locker room, on the bus, on the bench, having their own water bottles. Everything is so different now, but that's the sign of the time. That's where we're at right now, and we're just trying to deal with it.
I guess the biggest impact's like really how the fans. We don't have nearly as many fans at our game, and just like on the benches, we're all spread out, and that's kind of a little different. But I mean, besides for that, it's still the same game, still the same teammates, so we're still doing our thing.
Regardless of the amount of support in the stands, the Wildcats continue to look to take that conference title. And for Coach Defebaugh, his sights are set on a very positive outlook.
Oh, I'd love them to come out and just support their classmates, first and foremost, and hopefully see a good team that's, like I said, sharing the basketball, having fun. And I know when I was in high school, it was always cool to come out to high school games, high school sporting events, and just to support your teammates and classmates, because you're only a high school student, 3 and 4 years, so it goes quick. And I think some of the best times are at athletic events. So I hope to get some students out.
Both the men's and women's basketball team are 2-1 in conference play after defeating the crosstown rivals Springdale High School. Tune in to WCSN, where they keep the streak alive as they play Bentonville West. For WCSN, I'm Ellen Fink.
Hey Northwest Arkansas, Lara here at Sam's Furniture. If you're looking for new furniture, we have over 170,000 square feet selection at everyday low prices and same-day delivery available. But the best part is that we love to serve our community. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many amazing organizations that we have been blessed to partner with. Serving others, especially those in need, is our culture here, and we hope that you'll be a part of that too. Arkansas's largest furniture destination, get it at Sam's.
Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means you'll find less waiting where it matters most. Faster care in the emergency room. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System, Bentonville, and Springdale.
At America's Car Mart, our purpose is providing customers peace of mind with quality vehicles to keep you on the road. And right now, we're kicking off 2021 with a huge sale, the New Year's sale. Drive away today for as low as $199 down on select vehicles. Ask about the New Year's sale or start your approval online right now. No matter where you are on your car buying journey, we're here for you, keeping you on the road. America's Car Mart.
You can love where you live and play at an apartment community managed by Lindsay Management Company. Affordable apartments with awesome amenities, including clubhouses, fitness centers, pools, tennis and basketball courts, and playgrounds at select locations. Many locations also include golf privileges, business centers, game rooms, tanning beds, whirlpools, saunas, and resort-style swimming pools. View rates, photos, and apply online at lindsaymanagement.com.
Hey, Nick, catch.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
Climax at the NWA, it's just an easy, customer-centered experience. Right now is probably the easiest time that I've ever seen to achieve financing for people on maybe even a more expensive vehicle or more accommodating vehicle for their family. I've got the best inventory, I would say, in the state, and my people are not only experienced in the car business, but they're experienced in the people business. Whether you just check us out online or you check us out in person, we want you to visit us. Climax the NWA and climaxthenwa.com.
Here at Har-Ber, athletes make things run much smoother. Need a runner.
Two seconds slower than the last time, Chris. Come on.
Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means faster care. And because we're full service hospitals, a lot more care if you need it. Less waiting, faster care. At Northwest Health System, Bentonville and Springdale.
Accidents are never planned.
Say WCSN.
Go to.
Well, hello there. We're here at Har-Ber Wildcat Gymnasium tonight for tonight's game between the Har-Ber Wildcats and also the Bentonville West Wolverines. My name's Van Steumann, and I'm here filling in for the voice of the Wildcats, Donald Tucker. And with me is Connor Jenkins, and we're going to have a pregame show for you tonight.
That's right. With the pregame show, I'm Connor Jenkins. If you're wondering why I'm so dressed up tonight, I do have homecoming court. That's the only reason. So tonight, we got Bentonville West taking on Har-Ber Wildcats. Our keys to success tonight: contain the drivers, contest the shooters, block outs, push the pace with good possessions, no bailouts, and attack in a one and a half court and execute sets. That's the Coach Jenkins keys to success for tonight, and we're close to game time.
We'll be back with you here. The starting lineups are coming up right now.
Jim for the playing of the national anthem. Again, this is homecoming night for the Har-Ber Wildcats. Glad to have everybody here tonight. And now, your starting lineups. First, the visiting team, your Bentonville West Lady Wolverines. Number 1, Maisa Willis. Number 5, Har-Ber Dyson. Number 14, Ashley Ringgold. Number 20, Lady Tapp. And number 30, Savannah Ringgold. Head coach is Randy Richardson. And now, Wildcat fans, get on your feet and make some noise for your Har-Ber Wildcats. Your starting lineups. Junior, number 5, sophomore, number 11, Kalaisha Andrews. Junior, number 12, Madden McCracken. Junior, number 22, sophomore, number 33, Patience McDaniel. Head coach is Kimberly Jenkins, assisted by Josh Har-Ber. Again, this is homecoming for your Wildcats.
Well, here we are at the Northwest Hospital Suite, high atop the gym here at Har-Ber High School. Van Steuben here, filling in for Donald Tucker, along with my partner, Connor Jenkins, who's going to provide some color for us tonight.
Oh, I can't wait. I wish I could have joined you at the Springdale game, but now we're back and ready to go against our Har-Ber Wildcats playing against West tonight.
Well, we got Ashley Ringgold tipping it up against Patience McDaniel, and McDaniel wins the tip for the Wildcats.
McDaniel going for the tip, not even a true 5. Not a true 5 on the court tonight at all.
Kalaisha Andrew kicks it across to the left wing to McCracken. Back to Andrew. She dribbles back to the wing and kicks it across the court. Kaylin Coons back in the corner to Nelson. Lady Wildcats very patient tonight, but a little stumble there. Got a little miscommunication on the cut, it looked like, Connor.
Can't afford to have those lazy turnovers. I mean, one of the keys to success was just have to have full possessions.
So West having a lot of trouble inbounding it. They end up throwing it away.
Har-Ber
so the Lady
great.
Wildcats are going to get it right back.
Har-Ber great at just defending an inbounder and not allowing someone to get open.
Coons takes it out. Hits Nelson right at the high post. Back to Coons for the 3. It's a little bit off. That looks like Mason Williams Mesa Willis with the rebound.
We need Kaylin Coons to get going from three-point. That's how we win games.
So West gets it inside. That's number 14, Ashley Rangel, on the left block, and she puts it in.
We can't allow that, just the bigs to attack us. We don't have bigs, so we just can't allow them to even catch it.
McDaniel drives baseline, turns and goes up. There's some contact there, but no call. So West comes away with the board. Willis has it on the wing, dribbles to the top. Now she's picked it up. She's going for the high post there. Cuts back door and gets the pass back from Savannah Rangel for a nice little layup. Brings West up to, they're ahead 4-0.
We have to cut off the paint from West. There's just no way we can give up that easy of layups.
So Andrew drives, kicks to Pacious, and she takes a step there as she's trying to line up the shot. Another turnover, and it's back to West.
As we saw in the Bentonville game, me and Donald Tucker talked about a lot, that elusive pivot foot. We're seeing that again tonight. Let's hope that doesn't continue.
I watched that game too, and I agree. There were a lot of sliding pivot feet that night.
Yes, sir.
Well, here's Savannah Rangel with it. Again, West keeps trying to go to that high post, and they've had a lot of trouble getting it in there. It looks like she was trying to go to Willis. And Har-Ber's done a good job of pressuring that pass. So the Wildcats have it. Andrews bringing it up.
Andrew, a great point guard, just a great scorer and facilitator.
Madison McCracken gets the three off. Doesn't go, but Coons takes it away from Willis, and then Willis blocks it.
Coons disagreeing with that call. Thought she got fouled there.
Well, the Lady Wildcats do have it back. Coons is going to inbound under the basket. McCracken gets it on the left wing, kicks it up to Andrew, back inside to Coons. She goes up. She's given up a few inches to number 24 Madison Phillips that had the defense on her there. Andrew called for the foul.
Coons, while not scoring down there, did the play to the exact point where it was supposed to be, coming around the screen and getting her that shot. I wish it would have went in.
Well, West has it. Willis is inbounding. Again, West is still having trouble with the inbound. Har-Ber doing a good job of pressuring those inbound plays. That's Savannah Rangel driving inside, and she loses it. Looks like that's a jump ball. Har-Ber won the tip, so this will go back to West.
If you remember last game, we nicknamed Glacia Andrew Ganat just because she's so pesky of a defender.
Against Springdale, she was just really tough. She just really gave their guards a lot of trouble.
She is, offensively and defensively.
So Savannah Rangel has it. Again, tries to make that pass to the wing, and there's Andrew taking it away. Behind the back, tries to go inside to Coons. It's tipped, but Coons gets it back. Gets knocked around, and it looks like she's going to get the foul call this time.
Coons doing a great job of just getting in the place at the right time. She's already got 2 steals by just getting there and just taking it back.
And that foul's on Mesa Willis. That's her first foul, and it's the first foul for West. In fact, it's the first foul of the game. Coons inbounds to Andrew on the left wing. Comes off that ball screen from Nelson. Fires it up from the elbow. No good.
Great shot, though, by Andrew. It was a great pull-up.
So, again, West gets it into the lane. That was Ashley Rangel with the drive, but they're just having trouble. They're having a lot of trouble getting it off. The Har-Ber's defense is keeping them in. Coons drives to the elbow. Ball ends up with McCracken in the right corner. She dribbles over the top to McDaniel, who makes a move and gets it blocked. It's picked up by Madison Phillips, who brings it back up for the Wolverines.
Har-Ber having a really tough job right now trying to get an offensive rhythm.
Ivy Johnson with a nice drive, little off balance on the shot. It doesn't go. It's an air ball, in fact, and it gets tipped out by West.
Har-Ber not being able to put the ball in the hole is playing great defense against West right now.
Dally Hamilton just checked in for Har-Ber. She replaces Patience McDaniel.
Patience McDaniel last game injured her ankle just a little bit, maybe getting some rest there.
Could be. Coons has it at the top. doesn't quite like the situation, kicks it to McCracken, who does like her situation, and so does everybody else in the gym, dressed in navy and blue, because she hits the three.
Max McCracken shooting 35% from three this year.
Andrew with the steal. It ends up kicked back to Coons at the top of the key, and there's another three-point shot, and suddenly Har-Ber has a 2-point lead.
And you can definitely say suddenly.
And there's a timeout by West. We'll take a timeout too. We're at Har-Ber watching some basketball. This is the Har-Ber Wildcat Sports Network.
Yes, sir.
Hey man, you got a light?
Yeah, we can get to that. Do you know the average American spends about $2,000 a year on tobacco products, which typically translates into about $200 a month, all on something that makes you 30 times more likely to die from lung cancer? Knowing that, saying you're burning through your money is an understatement. 31 cents is the cost of a cigarette. 31 cents, big tobacco just bought your future. So want that light?
Nah man, I'm good.
For more information, visit projectpreventar.com.
Well, we're back at the Northwest Hospital Suite at Har-Ber High School for this game between Bentonville West and the Har-Ber Wildcats. In this case, the Lady Wildcats have taken a 6-4 lead over West.
You like to hear the word lead and Har-Ber right next to each other.
Well, Har-Ber did a good job denying the inbounds again. They get the steal. McCracken gets it to Coons in the corner, who drives to mid-post, kicks back out to Hamilton and back to McCracken, so they're resetting now. Now, West has done a good job of making it really tough, getting shots off.
They have. West has played a great game defensively. They let up our 2 threes, which was a little bit of their fault, but I'm glad they went in.
Well, they just forced, Har-Ber just fouled Allie Hamilton with her first foul, turns the ball back over to West.
We can't allow to get in foul trouble real early. I know 2 is just a little bit, but we can't afford for that to turn into 7.
Har-Ber's still pressing. They kind of backed off a little bit, though, in terms of just the amount of pressure. But Andrew with the foul.
Sometimes the foul leads to a foul. You just got to be – sometimes there's a point where you can be aggressive and there's a point where you're just stupid on defense. And there's got to be that fine line for Galatia Andrew. Although she's a sophomore, so we'll give her some time.
Oh, she's a battler, though.
She'll battle.
So here's West. Still, they had a couple of backdoor plays where they got some pretty good layups. Other than that, they've really had trouble even getting a shot off. They got one there, though.
That's what me and Donald like to call a jinx right there.
Well, that shouldn't have said anything. Savannah Rangel took it in for the layup for the Lady Wolverines. McCracken gets it to McDaniel, who's back in the game on the left wing. She dribbles over into the lane. Kicks to Coons, still in the corner. Ella Nelson brings it out to McDaniel at the wing and back inside to Coons, and this time Kaylin gets the foul called.
Har-Ber Wildcats look to be in a 2-man game with Patience McDaniel and Kaylin Coons just really trying to get the ball in their hands and get them going.
That foul right there was on Laney Tapp. That's just the second foul for West.
If you see West, number 30, getting 2 layups, she was marked on the scouting report as just a shooter. Kaylin Coons shooting 81% from the free throw line this year.
And she gets them. She's 100% on those 2 shots.
Yep, and we hope it stays that way.
Wildcats lead 8-6. Again, they're pressing man-to-man. Little bit of pressure. They let them get it in and just kind of a little token pressure there, and now they're picking up hard half court. That's 0-0 Ivy Johnson with the ball. Kicks it over to Mary Beth Dyson, dribbles across into the lane, and she took some steps before she got free. But again, you have a situation where they're trying to take advantage of the pressure that Har-Ber's putting on and getting past them, and they're getting some layups out of it.
They really are. They're just trying to get past us. In some cases, they just try too hard and they walk.
McCracken's got it at the top, goes inside of McDaniel. She's going to drive in and take it. Again, some contact, no call. It's missed. So West gets the rebound. But West is called for the foul. Foul's on 0-0 Ivy Johnson. That's her first foul. So it's going back to Har-Ber.
You love to see it. Bentonville West getting tied up on the fouls with us.
2:21 left in the first, 8-6 Har-Ber. Patience tries to get it inside to Coons, gets it tipped by Johnson, who steals it, brings it up the court. Dyson drives in, kicks, hits Rangel, who misses that shot. Coons has the rebound, and here comes McCracken.
I've said it before, Har-Ber needs to use that baseline as a second defender and just push them towards it and not let them get past them on that.
McCracken gets the open three at the top. It's a little long. And Savannah Rangel of West comes away with the rebound.
Max McCracken showing that she's got the green light tonight, 1 for 3, shooting 33% tonight.
Well, if that percent keeps up, that's not bad.
That
Ball
is not
goes
bad.
inside. That's Ashley Rangel with the shot. Doesn't go. Coons gets the rebound, and so here comes McCracken setting things up. Inside to Coons at the free throw line. She misses that shot. There's Johnson with the rebound again. She brings it all the way until Patience steals it from her and brings it back the other way. Patience is taking it in against 4 people, and that apparently was the right thing to do.
Mason McDaniel, no matter what's in front of her, who's in front of her, she's going to go. She's going to finish that ball. I can't believe how many times I say that.
The numbers were just perfect, 4-on-1.
You practice that in practice and you never expect it to go.
So Laney Tapp gets it inside, takes a step before she gets the shot off, so it's going back to the Wildcats. That's number 20, Mary Blake. Martfeld is in for the Lady Wildcats, replaces Ella Nelson.
Martfeld originally a starter this season. She's coming off a 2-week quarantine, so that's why she's coming off the bench.
She had some nice shots last night.
She did.
And there's Kaylin Coons with her.
Speaking of some nice shots
three, and
the other night.
We had the game clock, the buzzer went off on us there.
Yeah, that shot clock has been a real pain this season. Kaylin Coons making that 3 right there. She came off a career high against Springdale with 37 on Wednesday.
There's 34.7 seconds left in the first period. It's 13-6 Har-Ber, and they've got that press on again. They've really made it hard to get it in. Now they've got it. There's McCracken with the steal to Coons, who takes it inside, and there's the layup for Kaylin. 24 seconds left in the period, 15-6 Har-Ber.
Kaylin Coons really getting her offense going in these past 2 games. Already has 8 tonight.
It was a slow start for Har-Ber, but they've really picked it up since then. Now they're really causing some defensive headaches. There's a jump ball caused by the diving, hustle, tipping of the Wildcat defense. Jump ball goes to Har-Ber.
I don't even know if you can say that Har-Ber's picked it up. Kaylin Coons has picked it up, scoring 8 of our 15 points already.
So here's McCracken at the top. Martfeld drives in, makes the shot, but it looks like there was a whistle before then. Looks like that was an offensive foul. I guess an offensive foul on the screen. That goes against Dally Hamilton. That looks like her second personal foul.
Oof.
Only 2.8 seconds left in this first period. 15-6 Har-Ber as West inbounds it.
Again, causing distress on the inbounds.
And there's a carry with less than a second left. So Har-Ber still has a chance to maybe get a shot off here.
If we want to.
0.8 seconds makes it tough.
It does. You're going to have to launch it as soon as you catch it.
That was a long 0.8 seconds, and it didn't matter. The shot didn't go. And so it's the end of the first period. Har-Ber leads at 15-6 over Bentonville West. And we'll be back for the second period here in just a moment. This is the Har-Ber Wildcat Sports Network.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Sponsor sponsors either. And we're back at Har-Ber High School at the Northwest Hospital Suite at Har-Ber High School. We are way up high, Connor. I'm Van Stuman. This is Connor Jenkins, and we're bringing you the Har-Ber High School, Bentonville West High School basketball games tonight. 7A West matchups tonight. Har-Ber's off to a good start.
They are really. I mean, Kayla Coon's off to a great start, shooting great from the three-point line and just attacking the boards. She's doing a great job putting the ball in the hole, and I just can't wait to see what more we can see from her.
And the Lady Wildcats were off to a slow start offensively, but their defense has really been good throughout that whole period. Again, 6 points for West, and those were on 3 shots where they just sort of got away from them out of pressure. Otherwise, they've had a hard time even getting shots off.
The story of Har-Ber of recently has been really the scoring. Against Heritage, we scored 83 points, and against Springdale Wednesday, we scored 77 points.
Well, West has it on the inbounds, and that's Mary Beth Dyson. She takes it to the right side, kicks it out to Mesa Willis. Back to Willis. She takes a long 3. That was no good. That's Martfeld with the rebound. And
we want those
McCracken
kind of
brings it
shots.
up. Yeah, you want to make them take those 30-footers.
Definitely, even if they are a shooter, those are very difficult shots to make.
Coons gets it to the elbow. We got a call there. It looks like an offensive foul called against Martfeld. That's her first.
That's been
14
2
fouls,
illegal
or
screens
5
called
team
on
fouls.
Har-Ber.
Yeah, that's the second time they've been called on one of those screens. So West has it. Trying to make something happen offensively. Again, the pressure's just really been tough on them.
It really has. Har-Ber doing a great job of just getting up in their face.
Looking for the lob right here, and it goes in there, but Rangel has a little trouble hanging on to it. Goes out of bounds, and it's back to Har-Ber.
Right there, we just got really lucky. We did not have our help defense there. We're late on a rotation. If she would have caught that, it would have been an easy layup.
Been easy. Yep. McCracken's got it.
Running 2-man in the game again with Kaylin Coons and Patience McDaniel.
Hamilton takes it. She drives baseline, gets bumped as she does it. That foul's on Ivy Johnson, and that's her second.
That's good. We want to get them in foul trouble as much as we can.
Well, you put pressure on them. You don't put pressure on them by jacking 30-foot threes every time down.
Definitely not.
So you got to be aggressive getting to the basket. Inbound comes to Hamilton, back inside to Coons, but they have a little trouble connecting. West tips it around a couple of times, knocks it out of bounds. It's Har-Ber ball.
Just a sloppy play right there. Just need to have precise passes and just make sure that we just put a spin on it.
We've had several penetrating passes that have gotten tipped out there. We need, that's where you want to be in triple threat position, ball fakes. We got a stoppage of play. Not sure what this is.
Might be a shot clock malfunction again.
So we're back at it here. Patience inbounds it to Hamilton. And Martfeld passes it, gets tipped away, and now here goes West with the ball.
While the score might not show it, Bentonville West is playing a great job, or doing a great job defensively tonight.
Yes, they are. Har-Ber's got no easy shots. Of course, West has had 3 easy shots and nothing else.
Yeah.
Ball tipped out of bounds right there. It still belongs to West. 18 on the shot clock, 6:25 left in the half. 15-6, Har-Ber.
You like to hear that we're up almost by double digits.
Inbounds it down inside to Dyson. She kicks it out there to number 24, Madison Phillips, for a long 3. It's no good, and here comes Patience McDaniel. She's tripped up there. Feet kind of got tangled up. That's number 30, Savannah Rangel, with the foul.
Patience McDaniel, you'll always see her at least 5 times a game on the floor, either trying to take a charge, trying to get the ball, or even just tripping right there.
Well, I don't think she meant to go down that time, but when there's a loose ball, she's down there on it too, on purpose.
On purpose. She'll be there on purpose or on accident.
Well, Madison kicks it inside and then back out. and they're just kind of passing around the perimeter, trying to find something, and that was a perfect pass if someone had been standing on that D of Wildcats there, Connor.
The key word being if someone was over there.
Well, there's I believe that West has kind of changed up their defense a little bit, and it's caused some confusion right there.
Har-Ber showing a little irritation in their offense, really not giving Kaylin Coons a look or Patience McDaniel, which is causing a little bit of irritability right now.
Well, Ella Nelson is in for Har-Ber. Har-Ber's still in that man-to-man defense, really putting a lot of pressure on. There's an open look for Savannah Rangel, but it's no good. And Martfeld's on the backside for the rebound. McCracken's got it. And we have one of those ghost horns again.
The shot clock malfunctions on cue.
Yeah, the shot clock shows 35 seconds, even though they've dribbled it up the court and taken about 10 seconds. So that's one of those things that's going to happen in your first year of having shot clock, Connor.
I guess, but you'd think if we're 3 games in that we'd be a little more adjusted to it, but I guess not.
Normally 3 games in, though, is middle of November. So.
Oh, God. Yes. We didn't get to use it a lot in the pre-games because a lot of teams did not use them.
Oh, yeah. The smaller classifications don't use shot clock yet, right?
Correct.
Well, Patience goes baseline. She gets in position there and is fouled.
Patience McDaniel shoots 67% from the free throw line. That is a definite improvement from last year. She has done a great job in these past games just shooting from the free throw line.
That foul was on Misa Willis. It's 15-6 Har-Ber, 5:30 left in the half, and Patience McDaniel has 2 free throws.
The ref's discussing something, probably with the shot clock.
Now, if I were the one running the shot clock, everyone would be blaming me for it, not the technical difficulties.
Correct. It's always the person, not the machine.
Well, Patience misses the first one.
That's called the jinx right there. As always, it comes in handy.
So it looks like we have a little stoppage of play.
I think we're going to go to commercial.
Well, that sounds good. Let's do that. You're listening to the Har-Ber Wildcat Sports Network.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. Harps. Hometown fresh.
Well, we're back here at Har-Ber High School in the Northwest Hospital Suite. We want to give some thanks to our sponsors. First of all, our Legacy Bank sponsored our pregame show tonight as we gave a little preview of what Har-Ber's going to be looking at in this game against Bentonville West. My man Connor Jenkins here gave us that rundown. By the way, I'm Van Stuman filling in for the voice of the Wildcats, Donald Tucker. We're having shot clock difficulties, so we have a timeout. The dance team's performing, and we're just all kind of sitting around here looking at each other.
We are really. We're wondering what's happening since we're not down there. I see Miss Carla Sprague just banging the remote against her hand.
Well, there's 5:30 left in the second period. It's 15-6 Har-Ber. We began with a sort of a slow beginning for Har-Ber. They missed some shots, had some turnovers early on, and West got loose for 2 or 3 easy layups, and they were down 4-0 before they ever scored. And then all of a sudden, about halfway through the first period, Kaylin Coons hit quite a few shots. A few others came through with shots. The offense changed, and Har-Ber's kind of gotten control of things since then.
Well, you know what they say, defense leads to offense, and we've definitely been playing some great defense, and Kaylin Coons has been playing some great offense. It's Har-Ber, normally the story of offense for the girls, and normally the story of the boys is defense, but tonight, Har-Ber just showing it on both ends. As we're still dealing with the shot clock, as we bring in all the specialists. It's a very tricky subject.
Well, it looks like IT guys from Stanford have come in and started looking at things. We have a real Silicon Valley outfit down there trying to fix things.
If that's what you call the ref, sure.
Well, this is what, it's with the new shot clock being a new addition to high school basketball this year in Arkansas. This is one of those growing pains related to all of that.
It really is. I mean, this is only our third conference game, and a lot of the preseason game didn't use them. So, I mean, it is an adjustment period, and, of course, the refs got to know that. Give us a little leeway. We try our best.
I wonder if it – just a moment. So, yeah, the announcement, Jared Park, the PA announcer, just told us they're going to just let the shot clock go here for the rest of the first half and try to fix this thing at halftime. So Patience has one free throw left. She was fouled before we stopped. There it is. It's good.
Realize how I didn't say anything there and it went in?
And it's 16-6 Har-Ber. Yeah, it's usually good not to talk about free throws during free throws, huh?
I got to say the percentage, but I guess I can't say I hope it goes in.
Well, Dyson's got it for West, looking for an opening, looking for an open teammate. Again, Har-Ber really overplaying the passing lanes. She does drive and kick, gets it to that was Lainey Tapp that missed that shot. It's off target, and Har-Ber's got the rebound.
Har-Ber doing a great job of getting out on those shooters.
That's right, and getting the rebound when they don't get it. So Lainey Tapp with the steal, kicks it off over there to Mary Beth Dyson, who is called for the charge.
Definitely, Patience McDaniel great at taking those charges.
I thought he was given the signal for the charge. He was not. That was Patience called for the block.
She's great at getting that position, but it's always a 50-50 on whether it's going to be a charge or a block.
Well, that's live. That's basketball, isn't it?
Oh, every call's a 50-50.
Well, Mary Beth Dyson with the 1-and-1 misses it, and Ellen Nelson comes away with the free throw.
The expression,
the rebound.
Ball don't lie, is the expression right there.
Maddox McCracken brings it up to Nelson, to McDaniel, back to Martfeld. Coons gets it finally in the corner, takes the three. I wondered if her foot was on the line there, but there's another three for Coons, which is something that we see a lot these days.
Coons clapping for the ball. She says, I shoot 38% from three. Give me the ball.
And that, and it's more than 38% tonight. And last night, you combine the last two games, she's shooting a really nice percent of three-pointers.
She really is.
Another turnover right there for West, so here comes Har-Ber again, leading 19-8 with 4:20 left in the half.
Kaylin Coons definitely on fire ever recently.
Well, there's another one.
And there she is.
So I'm telling you'll have to update your statistics there, Connor. I bet she's over 38 now. And we're going to come back after this timeout. This is the Har-Ber Wildcat Sports Network.
So, Shane Matthews, his lightning fast speed.
No. He's got explosive speed.
Dude, he's lightning fast.
Shane, would you describe your speed as explosive or lightning fast? What? Dude, I'm telling you, he's explosive.
Lightning fast.
What's that? Lightning fast.
Lightning fast.
Yeah.
So West just called a timeout here in this game between the Har-Ber Lady Wildcats and the Bentonville West Lady Wolverines. I'm Van Stuman, and here with Connor Jenkins at Har-Ber High School in the Northwest Hospital Suite. It's 22-8 Har-Ber, 4:12 left in the half. No shot clock for the rest of the half because we've had some technical problems with it.
That can be a good thing and a bad thing. That means
Well,
stall game or.
If you're up 14, it's a good thing.
Definitely.
But West has it now. We just came off another Kaylin Coons three.
Thank God.
So Dyson brings it up for West, gets it to the high post to Tapp, drives, misses the shot, bounces around a little bit, and Martfeld comes up with the rebound for Har-Ber, and here they go.
West just having a tough job putting the ball in the hole tonight. Threes and those runners.
Well, McCracken drives and takes a pivot, but she looks like she may have pivoted with a couple of feet there. Ball's turned over back to West.
For any people that think it's annoying, I don't really care. The elusive pivot foot again right there.
So West, again, really struggling to get a decent shot. They've turned it over several times. Now they get it inside in a good position right there. And McDaniel McDaniel with the foul against Mona Kita.
We can't afford for McDaniel to have fouls early on like this. She definitely can't have those.
Kita gets 2 free throws, misses the first one. Checking into the game here for West, number 15, Kendall Lindsay. She's going to replace Mary Beth Dyson.
Har-Ber just doing a great job tonight of playing defense. We can't allow them to get in the paint and have good position.
That shot's good, but we got a whistle. Looks like a lane violation against West. So no shot. Score's still 22-8 in favor of Har-Ber. 3:32 left in the half.
You don't see that lane violation called really anymore, but I guess he thought it was good right there.
Maddox McCracken takes her shot at the 3. It's no good. Johnson with the rebound. Gets it to Savannah Rangel in the middle. Makes a nice move and lays it in for West. That's their first basket of this period, I believe. It's been a while.
I think so. Har-Ber just not doing a great job of picking up the man right there and just didn't stop the ball, and they got a wide open, or not wide open, a good layup.
So Har-Ber weaving, driving, getting in the lane, kicking, and McCracken's taking another 3 just in and out. That one kind of rimmed out. It was close, but here comes Johnson again with the rebound, bringing it up.
McCracken of lately is just having a hard time shooting from 3. She did not do a good job on Springdale, but she has put in one tonight.
So Johnson gets it in the lane and gets a nice shot there for West. Brings it to 22-12. Har-Ber leading.
We can't allow them to get back into this game. Once we get into double digits, we just got to step on the throat and not let them come back.
So Martfeld gets into the lane. Out to the short corner to Ella Nelson, who nails the 12-footer. 24-12 Har-Ber.
Ella Nelson coming off 10 points last game, which is her season high.
Nelson right there is guarding hard in the lane. Kita's got a lot of strength, and once she got it, it was kind of hard for Ella to put the stop to it. She ended up fouling her. Basket's good, and Mona Kita gets the shot, gets a free throw.
Gets the shot, gets the free throw.
Gets them both.
She did get them both. She got the and one. Oh, didn't get them both. You only got one.
Well, that's what happens when you talk about free throws, right?
Right there. That's what – it normally doesn't work against the opponent, but I'm glad it did that time.
So McCracken's got it back at the top to Coons. She dribbles down inside, back out. Tries to go inside to Martfeld. The ball gets there. Martfeld's a little over. She's got a little height on behind her there. So Har-Ber's still working.
Coons trying to find an offensive rhythm again. She's been quiet as of recently.
She gets it in there and kind of misses. Ends up tipping it out on the missed shot. So it goes back to West. That time, you know what it looked to me? It looked to me like Har-Ber was playing as if there was a shot clock. They got a little frantic near the end of that possession, and I thought, I wonder if they're thinking shot clock's coming. I got to rush, and they got a little out of control.
They did. I think the play right there was just give Kaylin Coons the ball and just see what she could do.
Right there, West had a nice pick to spring their player for a shot, but it was a foul. So it's a turnover for West, goes back to Har-Ber.
If you can see it, viewers, number 15, I think, right out there, is wearing a mask while playing. I have not seen that this season until now.
You've seen that right there, though, plenty of times this season. That's Kaylin Coons with a 3 from the left wing.
Nice segue. Definitely seen that a lot of times.
Well, West gets it inside. They get a nice shot again, but Patience gets the block. It's still West ball, but nice defensive play there, a recovery, I should say. West is doing a better job of setting up good shots here, and so Har-Ber's going to have to tighten up a little bit. It's 27-14 Har-Ber with under a minute left in the half.
Oh.
Well, that's one way to get an open shot is have your defender fall. But there's a whistle blown. Not sure what that was.
At least she got back up.
Did the ball hit the?
It did hit the top.
Okay,
yes, sir.
I couldn't tell for sure. We are up here in the Northwest Hospital Suite, about 8 miles away from the floor.
We are. We're basically in Tawnytown right now watching the game.
High above Tawnytown.
Gosh.
So Har-Ber's got it with 50 seconds left. And there's another horn.
Is it another clock malfunction?
We've had that happen 3 or 4 times tonight.
There is something
which I guess
wrong with
is related to the shot clock. But
It
here
might
Har-Ber
be.
has it 46 seconds, 27-14 Har-Ber as we get to the end of the second period. McCracken has it, gets it to Coons, to Pacious, back to Ella. And we have a little miscommunication there. Turnover on Har-Ber. West has it with 31.4 left, down by 13.
Those miscommunications, we just really can't afford that, especially when we don't have our offensive rhythm going. Those definitely do not lead to an offensive rhythm.
So West trying to see if they can cut into that lead a little bit before going into the locker room for halftime. A lot of good pressure by West. McCracken has missed a few shots tonight, but boy, she's had that defense on that point guard. Nice job right there by Savannah Rangel, weaving her way in for that layup, and that's the end of the first half. It's 27-16, Har-Ber leading West, and we're going to take a break with you. We'll be back in just a moment on the Har-Ber Wildcat Sports Network.
The Springdale Chamber of Commerce is among the top 1% of chambers in the nation to be honored with a 5-star rating by the U.S. Chamber of Commerce. We work each day to make our members more profitable through programming and events that strengthen our economy, help to create jobs for a growing population, and support the needs of a diverse community. We make Springdale a better place to live. Learn more about the Chamber and Springdale by visiting our website, springdale.com.
Smoking doesn't just affect you. It affects the ones you love most. Don't let the future be influenced by your bad decisions. Visit Project Prevent to learn more.
When accidents happen, our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge can mean less waiting and faster care. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale.
On the counter, find a hole, Garrett inside the 5, touchdown Springdale. Shot good! Wide open Trey Smith, touchdown Har-Ber Wildcats!
If you want fast, easy, and affordable service, visit Mclarty Daniel.
Keep your vehicle running like new in our state-of-the-art service facilities. We know your time is valuable. Our factory-certified technicians with decades of experience will get you in and out and back on the road quickly. We service all makes and models at our 6 convenient locations in Bentonville and Springdale. Open 6 days a week.
Visit McClartyDaniel.com to schedule your service appointment today.
Ballpark Franks got their start in 1957, right here in the ballpark. And with the taste of 100% Angus beef, passed down from one generation to the next, they soon became a tradition everywhere, bringing on the feeling of summer in every bite. Ballpark Franks, bring on summer.
First Security is here. only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be. For you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
For WCSN, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. No, you gotta own it. You gotta be like, for WCSN, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. For WCSN, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. No, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. Okay, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. Better. Yeah, but don't you think I should add like some... Ow! Red, yellow card! Is she gonna be okay? Yeah, they always do this. Okay, so you said, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. Yeah, just no. One more time. But don't you think that I should add something like, that's the way the cookie crumbles, or, ooh, okay, good one. I could say something like, no, just one more time. Okay, for WCSN, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. Much better.
For over 20 years, Community Clinic has served Washington County with quality and affordable health care. With 3 wellness centers in Springdale, located at Jones, George, and Elmdale Elementary, our services include primary care, pediatrics, prenatal, behavioral health, and physical therapy. We offer services in English, Spanish, and Marshallese so that we can help your family. The Community Clinic, healthy people, healthy community.
The 2021 basketball season is underway, and this year looks much different, with both COVID-19 restrictions and a very young, unseasoned men's team.
All these guys have never played varsity. Some of them dressed varsity, but never got on the floor. So we're an inexperienced team. We're trying to find our way, trying to learn our way, and that's also been the exciting part of it, because you're getting to see some guys grow, see them develop as a team. So we're learning as we're growing, and we're 7-3 right now. So hopefully we'll continue to do the things we need to do to win some games.
We're like more of a younger team. We didn't have a lot of experience from last year. 4 out of our 5 stars didn't get any varsity playing time, so we're really out here to prove ourselves and show everyone what we're made of.
4 of the 5 of the men's team have never played for the Wildcats, and one of the biggest obstacles the team has faced this year comes from the familiar COVID-19.
It's been hard juggling from quarantining players to wearing our masks, social distancing in the locker room, on the bus, on the bench, having their own water bottles. Everything is so different now, but that's the sign of the time. That's where we're at right now, and we're just trying to deal with it.
I guess the biggest impact's like really how the fans. We don't have nearly as many fans at our game, and just like on the benches, we're all spread out, and that's kind of a little different. But I mean, besides for that, it's still the same game, still the same teammates, so we're still doing our thing.
Regardless of the amount of support in the stands, the Wildcats continue to look to take that conference title. And for Coach Defebaugh, his sights are set on a very positive outlook.
Oh, I'd love them to come out and just support their classmates, first and foremost, and hopefully see a good team that's, like I said, sharing the basketball, having fun. And I know when I was in high school, it was always cool to come out to high school games, high school sporting events, and just to support your teammates and classmates, because you're only a high school student, 3 and 4 years, so it goes quick. And I think some of the best times are at athletic events. So I hope to get some students out.
Both the men's and women's basketball team are 2-1 in conference play after defeating the crosstown rivals Springdale High School. Tune in to WCSN, where they keep the streak alive as they play Bentonville West. For WCSN, I'm Ellen Fink.
Hey Northwest Arkansas, Lara here at Sam's Furniture. If you're looking for new furniture, we have over 170,000 square feet selection at everyday low prices and same-day delivery available. But the best part is that we love to serve our community. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many amazing organizations that we have been blessed to partner with. Serving others, especially those in need, is our culture here, and we hope that you'll be a part of that too. Arkansas's largest furniture destination, get it at Sam's.
are back here at the Northwest Hospital Suite at Har-Ber High School, and it's halftime of the Bentonville West Har-Ber High School ladies game. Har-Ber's in the lead 27-16. I'm Van Steuben filling in for Donald Tucker, and here's Connor Jenkins, and he's got a halftime report for us.
So the halftime report, really, and it's something we're starting new. We're going to go over what happened in the first half, and then we're going to talk about what we need to do in the second half. So starting now, the first half we did a great job of getting Kayla Coons the ball. She had 19 points in the first half alone. If you don't realize how good that is, she averages 20 points over the season, and she already has 19. We just did a great job of getting our shooters open and just a great job of moving the ball. Defensively, we did a great job at the beginning, but at the end, we did a poor job of letting them drive and letting them get in there. We had number 30 for West to get into the paint a lot.
That's Savannah Rangel.
That is Savannah Rangel. She was marked on the scouting report as just a shooter, but has proven to be a great driver against us. I don't know if she's a great driver or we're just giving her open lanes right there.
Those last few shots, with a few exceptions, they got the ball in the high post to a girl who would just kind of turn and drive, and they were able to kind of weave through and get a few shots off, but boy, they had some trouble early on getting good shots.
They really did. The Har-Ber defense was being really pesky in the beginning. I don't know what happened really to it. We just need to pick up our defense and just keep what we're doing on the offensive end, just getting the ball to the hot hand.
Well, of course, the hot hand has been Coons. She had 27 in the first half Wednesday night, 19 in the first half tonight. She's the one that's kind of making it go offensively. But again, defense is the key. Defense is what kept Har-Ber in the game early on when nothing was falling. And until the last minute or two, that's kind of continued.
Yes, definitely tonight. We just need to focus on a lot of stuff. Tonight being a very distracting night since it's homecoming. It's we just need to keep focused on what we need to do, and that is get the ball in Kaylin Coons' hand and play great defense and cut off the paint.
Well, we also had an issue, a situation with the shot clock going down in the first half. The officials finally decided just to leave the shot clock and let's play without it till halftime, and it looks like they've got it going. They've got 35 seconds up there on that thing now, so maybe there'll be a shot clock this half, maybe not.
I wouldn't count on it. That shot clock is pretty tricky. You can definitely hope, but really the difference between having a shot clock and not having one is a stall game. That's really what a lot of teams love to do, is they like to be really patient with their offense when there's no shot clock.
Well, and that's to your advantage when you're ahead, right?
Definitely. We can just hold the ball and wait it out.
Well, it's 27-16. We have officials pointing at people and saying, let's do this or do that. So it looks like we're about to have some basketball.
Let's go.
Alternating possession is going to give the ball to the Lady Wildcats as we open the game. So Kaylin Coons is going to take it out, gets it to Maddox McCracken, who's got it at the top of the key. Swings it to Andrew on the wing, back over to Pacious, who gets about a 10-foot jumper, and that's a good way to start the half.
That play perfectly run for Pacious McDaniel, just setting a back screen and just coming around for an easy lay-in.
And here we go with the Wildcat defense already paying off. The press, they put the press on them, and West tries to make a long pass, doesn't quite connect, and it's Wildcat ball again.
Well, as great defense leads to great offense, it's vice versa. As if you get a good possession, the energy carries over to defense.
Well, here's Andrew into the lane, kicks back out to Pacious from the free throw line, and that one goes. She's hit 2 quick shots here right off the bat.
McDaniel last year never, ever shot a mid-range shot. This year has really shown that her mid-ranger has improved.
Well, the 1-2-2 zone right there led to a pretty easy shot for West, but it doesn't quite go. Coons gets the rebound and is fouled. Har-Ber ball.
Coons at the shooting guard position is the leading rebounder on the team with 7 rebounds per game. Just a great job of getting in the right spot at the right time.
She's
and getting
smart,
it.
Knows where to be, doesn't make mistakes. The kind of player you want. Pacious has it. She's at the top of the key. Gets it to McCracken in the corner. Comes off of Pacious' screen. Kicks back to Pacious.
McDaniel on that three-point line doesn't even look at the rim.
we got Andrew driving in. We got a foul called. Looks like that foul's on Mary Beth Dyson. Foul was on the floor, so no shots. Har-Ber's taking it out. Coons gets it into McDaniel at the elbow. Back to Coons in the corner, and of course, you know how that goes. That's another three-point basket by Kaylin Coons.
Kaylin Coons at the beginning of the season just having a rough start, but now she is really just going into her game.
Well, who's having a rough start right now is Bentonville West in this second half, and they just take a timeout, down 34-16 with 6:43 left, and we're going to take a break here on the Wildcat Sports Network.
Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means you'll find less waiting where it matters most. Faster care in the emergency room. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System, Bentonville, and Springdale.
To get these sponsor names out, though, but I'm not. And we're back. Looks like we got a full timeout here, so Connor, on the press, when Har-Ber is running that 1-2-2 press, is Coach Jenkins trying to cause an immediate turnover, or is she just trying to kind of affect a tempo and maybe affect the rhythm of what West is doing?
She really just wants to get in their mindset. If anything, she does want the turnover and wants the ball, but she really just wants to slow down their pace, of course, using that shot clock to her advantage and just trying to slow them down as much as possible. You can only do so much in the half court. That's why she's going full court and just trying to give them so much pressure.
It doesn't look the last few times like they've been really aggressive going at the ball trying to trap. It looked more like just, hey, let's give you a hard time. But, of course, the last time down, they got behind them and got an easy shot. It didn't go, but they got a good shot.
Yes,
here we go. Here it is again. Patience is up top. She's the one that's trapping, really trying to get those passing lanes. Nelson and Coons are back, stopping the home run ball. And so West does a good job of working it and getting a decent shot, but because of the press, they're going maybe a little faster than they hoped to shoot in that spot.
We're definitely making them play at our speed. That's probably Coach Jenkins' intention right here, is we want them to play our game, not theirs.
Yeah. Well, Har-Ber's got it back after the missed shot. Ball goes out of bounds off of West. McCracken in the corner dribbles into the free throw line passes it off to Patience. Takes kind of a wild off-balance shot. It doesn't go, and it goes off of Nelson. So West will have it, bringing it up. No made shot, so it looks like they're not pressing. If it's not off a make, picking them up half court. So here's Mary Beth Dyson at the top with the ball.
Paige McDaniel having her a rough game right now. They're doing a great job of just defending the paint on her, but really they're not doing a great job on the other scorer on our team, Kaylin Coons.
Well, West having a little trouble there. Mesa Willis bobbling it. Har-Ber comes away with it, and they're back on offense. Andrew gives it out to McCracken, who thinks about it. Back to Patience on the wing. I try not to say Patience, but I know it sounds like that sometimes.
It does. It's hard to say right. Believe me, I've had to correct my grandma many times on that.
Nelson misses that one. West has it. They get it up, get a shot from the corner. Willis misses that one. And Har-Ber's got it, going back the other way. Here's Coons with it. They back off, and she says, what the heck? But that one's a little off target. West has it going back the other way.
Coons really said, who wants the ball? And then it's like, okay, no one's going to guard me, I'll shoot it.
But that just shows you, as West misses a three, Patience gets the rebound. She's taking it all the way, but kicks it back out. And there's Andrew. She takes the long three. Tipped around. She gets her own rebound. Great pass inside to Patience, who's fouled.
Glacia Andrew, really a highlight film waiting to happen with her passes. She is a great no-look pass.
Oh, yeah. She had some really tricky passes Wednesday night at Springdale.
She averaged 4 assists per game, leading the team in assists. She just got her first start against Springdale the other night.
McDaniel gets that first free throw. The score's 35-16. Har-Ber, 4:42 left to play in the third.
McDaniel shooting 67% from the free throw line. I'll say it again, but I won't say that she's going to make this one because I don't want to jinx it.
I say she has a 67% chance of making this one.
And that's what we're going to say.
There we go.
There we go. That's all we can say.
36-16, 20-point lead now. Back in that 1-2-2 full court for Har-Ber. And West being patient. They're just finding that open person. But it's just kind of on the run and moving around like that just makes it tough. And there's Andrew with the layup. That's the first bucket I remember her having tonight.
Yeah, it really is. She's had a little tough time, but Har-Ber doing a great job with their press right now, just getting what they want.
Well, sometimes that press gives up an easy shot, and you can, and that'll happen sometimes. But if you're causing them to shoot, going at a pace they're not used to, or if you cause them to turn it over, then it's worth it to give up a layup every now and then.
It definitely has proven to be a risky press, but really it has turned out to be more efficient than non-efficient this game. Non-efficient a word, I guess?
It is now. So West has it. Johnson's got it on the wing. Kicks it up top to Ashley Rangel. She kicks off to Mary Beth Dyson. They're just really working to get some kind of penetration. Johnson has it in the lane now. She turns and go up. So there's some contact. She gets her own rebound, but can't get the shot off.
Nelson, although she might not be that tall, she's really lengthy and a great shot blocker. She's just a great defender all around.
Well, there's Andrew again. She drives in, gets that layup. That's her 4th point tonight. And Har-Ber leads 40-16 with 3:40 left in the third.
Andrew really telling us, you said you haven't seen me yet? Well, she's got her 4 points already.
And there's another steal on the press. Patience McDaniel picks it from behind, and she's going to take it herself. She's fouled out around the free throw line, so no shots. That's Ivy Johnson with the foul. That's number 3 for her.
That press really proven to be really pesky. And
it's really given West some problems tonight. And again, West has done a good job of being in the right place. They're spaced out nicely. They're finding a person in that open spot. They're just not able to handle the ball going at that rate, at that pace, that tempo.
I mean, most of basketball is about tempo, really, when it comes down to how you want to play your game. And we're making them play ours, and that's how we're winning.
Well, there's Coons, and her game is drilling a 2-point shot from the elbow. I was going to say earlier, Coons missed that 3 in a situation where she didn't really, she wasn't taking it off the pass and going up. As we have another turnover by West, Coons goes to the floor and gets it.
That's what Har-Ber really needs to do, is get on those 50-50 balls. Those have to be ours.
Well, it ends up with Patience down there, and she is called for the charge down under the basket. Her 3rd foul, and number 24 for West, Madison Phillips, is now entering the game. What I was saying, Coons missed that 3-point shot that Coons missed a while ago. Was one where she caught it. She looked like she wanted to pass to somebody. Nobody's there. Defense backs off, so she took it. And that, to me, is an example of when you get out of your rhythm in taking your shot, you decrease your chances of making it. When Kaylin was catching it on the pass, running out there, having that plant foot down, catching it in rhythm and making that shot, she wasn't missing.
Just no thought. She second-guessed herself when she looked away.
And when you're kind of pausing, looking around, then decide to shoot, that never goes well.
It never does, really. When you second-guess your shot, never does, especially for Coons.
So West gets in there that time, and number 5 for West, Mary Beth Dyson, gets in and gets the layup on the left side. It's 42-18. And there's Andrew again. She misses her shot, gets her own rebound, gets it to Ella Nelson, who's in the lane. Gets in a little trouble, so Coach Jenkins takes the timeout, and we'll take a timeout here on the Har-Ber Wildcat Sports Network.
At America's Car Mart, our purpose is providing customers peace of mind with quality vehicles to keep you on the road. And right now, we're kicking off 2021 with a huge sale, the New Year's sale. Drive away today for as low as $199 down on select vehicles. Ask about the New Year's sale or start your approval online right now. No matter where you are on your car buying journey, we're here for you, keeping you on the road. America's Car Mart.
We're back at Har-Ber High School in the Northwest Hospital Suite. I'm Van Stuman, sitting in for Donald Tucker. And I got Connor Jenkins here beside me doing color. Har-Ber Lady Wildcats lead 42-18, 2:24 left in the third. Har-Ber has it under the basket, and the ball's inbounded to Coons up top.
It's definitely
Taylor
who you want
comes
with the
off
ball.
That ball screen of Ella Nelson, nothing going, kicks it to Maddox, who gets it back up to Andrew, to Nelson. McCracken has it, drives baseline, gets fouled. So Har-Ber will have it on the baseline.
Bentonville West just being a little too aggressive on defense right now. We're getting them some early fouls right in the second half.
Coons takes it out. Now, as usual, Coons is going to throw it in. Now watch her pop to the corner, and there's going to be that three. Although number 24 there for West, Madison Phillips, did a good job of anticipating that and get there. This time, though, Coons decides to go around her, misses the shot, gets her own rebound.
Oh, it's reversed. He said, I'm sorry, it's staying here.
Not sure. Well, so he calls. Okay, so the foul was called against number 20, Laney Tapp of West. So it's still Har-Ber ball. That's the 16th foul for West. So Har-Ber will be in bonus from here on out. There's a nice little cut pass into Martfeld. She kicks it back out to McCracken. Now Martfeld's driving, has a little trouble with it, goes off her knee, but kicks to Galatia Andrew, who just misses the three. Long rebound goes out there to Dyson, and she's fouled.
There's the net right there, just trying to be aggressive on defense, but just being a little too aggressive right there.
That's the first time I've really noticed full court pressure off of a miss by Har-Ber.
They reacted. They were just in the perfect position right there on the rebound. So you're like, Coach Jenkins yelled at them, pressure, pressure, hands up. And just Galatia just trying to be a little too aggressive right there.
Dally Hamilton comes in for Har-Ber. And here comes West up the court with the ball. Mary Beth Dyson has it. She's been their point guard all night, setting things up for him. She ends up driving baseline, kicks it back across to Madison Phillips, who hits the three for West. I'd wondered if we were going to see now West is putting some pressure on. They get the steal. Missed the layup, but Laney Tapp gets her own rebound and puts it back in. There's 5 quick points for the Wolverines.
Well, we saw that earlier in this game when Har-Ber had about 6 points in 2 possessions. We can't allow them to get on the similar run. We got to keep our double digits and keep it quick.
Well, West keeps pressing right there. Ends up fouling Har-Ber. Had a little nice takedown of Maddox McCracken right there. She's going to go to the line and shoot a 1-and-1.
Max McCracken shooting 42% from the free throw line, which means she has a 42% chance of making it. And there we go.
Math.
Kills
here
us
comes
sometimes.
West bringing it back. Again, they've made up 5 quick points here. It's 42-23, which is a pretty good lead, but it was up about 24 a while ago. There's a nice drive by number 15 from West, Kendall Lindsay. She misses it, though. Har-Ber ends up saving the rebound, and Coons has it up top.
Har-Ber just a great job of showing some effort. Dally Hamilton right there was just trying to save the ball, which she did.
There's Ella Nelson from the free throw line. Hits the front end, and that shooter's touch bounces it in. 44-23 Har-Ber with 22 seconds left in the third period.
Ella Nelson recently got her mid-range jumper just going. Springdale and now.
Nice job of moving the ball right there by West. They get it inside to Ashley Rangel. She gets it in a nice position. Gets fouled by McCracken coming in from behind her, so she'll shoot 2. Tough night for West. Ivy Johnson 00 checks in there for Bentonville West, replacing Laney Tapp. Second free throw doesn't go. Mary Blake Martfeld with the rebound.
Mary Blake Martfeld did not want to share that rebound with anybody. She wanted it for herself.
No, that's how you got to be if you're going to be a rebounder. Coons gets bumped and kind of tosses it. Let's see if she gets 2 shots out of this.
In that situation, the best thing to do for her was to throw it up and see if she could get a continuation call and get some 2 free throws.
Mary Beth Dyson fouls her, but the refs aren't buying it. It's a 1-and-1 for Kaylin.
It's always a 50-50, every single call.
Free throw doesn't go. Martfeld gets the rebound, misses it at the buzzer. So as we go into the fourth period, Har-Ber leads 44-23, and we'll be back in just a moment for the last quarter of this game. You're on the Har-Ber Wildcat Sports Network.
You can love where you live and play at an apartment community managed by Lindsay Management Company. Affordable apartments with awesome amenities, including clubhouses, fitness centers, pools, tennis and basketball courts, and playgrounds at select locations. Many locations also include golf privileges, business centers, game rooms, tanning beds, whirlpools, saunas, and resort-style swimming pools. View rates, photos, and apply online at lindsaymanagement.com.
Well, we're back here in the Northwest Hospital Suite at Har-Ber High School. Har-Ber leads 44-23 in the women's game. We're just starting the fourth period. We'd like to thank our sponsors. First of all, I'm Van Stuman filling in for Donald Tucker. We're here with Connor Jenkins providing color. Mclarty Daniel, Tyson, Storms Orthodontics, Harps, Legacy National Bank, Children's Hospital Northwest, Northwest Health, and Millennium are all great sponsors and make it possible for us to bring these games to you on the internet, on the radio, and wherever else. So if you're in Springdale, make sure you let those businesses know you appreciate them making local high school sports available.
We definitely appreciate them. They make this all possible. We have a great media program here at Har-Ber High School. We have a great teacher in Travis Sherman. It's a great program and a great place to be.
And that's why you're here, Connor.
And that is why I'm here. Sophomore here at Har-Ber High School, and love every second of it.
Well, West has it to start the fourth period, I should say. I'm moving from football to basketball. So there's Ivy Johnson. She drives in, has a little trouble handling, gets it off, misses, but gets her own shot, puts it back. Johnson works hard in there. She's strong and tough. And West has their press on. Good job by Har-Ber, working it up. McCracken with the three, still can't get that to go tonight. Martfeld goes up for the rebound. It looks like it gets tipped from behind her, goes off of West. Ball is still with the Wildcats. Coons takes it out.
Har-Ber really needs to get back to playing their basketball. Right now, Bentonville West making them play theirs, and that's really what we don't need to see.
Well, they're on the inbounds pass to do a good job reversing it, getting back inside to Coons, who inbounded it. She's fouled. 2 shots.
Kaylin Coons shooting 81% from the free throw line this year, and I won't say anything else.
You may have already said enough, Connor.
Not apparently. Apparently not.
Well, she gets that first shot, 45-25, 20-point lead. 20-point lead for Har-Ber.
You love to hear it, especially just double digits. Har-Ber not getting to their scoring potential tonight. We did score 77 last game. Let's hope we can score about 31 points in one quarter.
Yeah, they had a really good first half last night.
They really did. They just got everything going against Springdale. We've gotten everything going tonight, especially from Kaylin Coons.
One thing that's really right now that's going well for West is they put that pressure on, and they just hit a three. That's Misa Willis. Willis with the three, and then West putting on the pressure, tip it out of bounds. And that's been tough on Har-Ber. We've turned it over a few times, but also just in our regular offense. Again, that press is taking us out of rhythm. And there's Misa Willis with the steal.
West finally getting their rhythm on offense and defense, maybe proven to be a little too late.
Being very aggressive. Ellen Elsa with the foul there. So West takes it out on the baseline. Get it into Johnson inside, and she's got the shot, and she's fouled.
She has been really aggressive. We just got to know where she wants to go when we need to cut it off. She always goes to the right. She always pursues the ball after the rebound. We just got to cut that off.
Well, that foul right there was Coons' first. So Johnson's got one shot. And again, West has got a little comeback going.
They really do. And Har-Ber about to be in the 1-and-1. About to be in the bonus.
Well, Nelson gets the rebound off the missed free throw, and here we go.
On that one, you just don't want to pick up your handle right there by Martfeld.
So McCracken misses the three. Again, just a little out of rhythm right now.
We really are. We need to just slow it down and just see what can happen. Pace McDaniel going in the game right now, seeing if we can get her going.
Again, they get it inside to Ivy Johnson. She's called for the travel. The ball kind of got loose. It looked like she might have gotten hacked down there, but it looks like she walked before that happened.
Well, let's not tell the refs that.
Well, they can't hear us up here, and that's good
Hopefully
most
not.
of the time, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm glad they don't broadcast us to the rest of the stadium. That would be awful.
Well, here's Patience McDaniel back in. Again, trouble inbounding it. Stolen, and West saves it, gets the shot off, foul called. Shot's no good.
Mesa Willis proving to be a great defender on the inbounds right now. She's gotten 2 steals this quarter of just pressuring the inbounder. We just need to be more patient and take our time and just let it come to us and don't let them rush us.
Well, West has made up about 8 points from the largest lead that Har-Ber's had tonight.
They really have. West also struggling from the free throw line. You love to see it. Well, from them, you love to see it, not from us.
Connor unabashedly is a Har-Ber Wildcat.
I am a Har-Ber Wildcat through and through.
Second shot goes. Again, that press coming from West. This time Har-Ber's able to get the ball inbounds. And here comes Patience in a 3-on-1. We get a nice opportunity, doesn't quite go. Patience gets her own rebound, but as she does, her momentum takes her out of bounds, and it's West ball. It's 46-31 Har-Ber, still a 15-point lead with 6 minutes left in this game.
Pace McDaniel got that rebound. She's just out of bounds. She's like, what am I supposed to do now? Didn't even attempt to save it.
Get back and play defense. That's what was left.
Really. That's all I could do.
Good job by West moving the ball and getting an open shot. They missed the three, and you got Patience working really hard, fighting for that rebound down there. She tips it, goes to Ella. She works hard for the rebound. Jump ball called.
The story that we see with these Lady Wildcats a lot is effort, effort, effort. They just show it at all times. Pace McDaniel with a great save. Ella Nelson just holding on to the ball right there, forcing the jump ball.
Patience takes it out, gets it into Coons, who's trapped immediately. Back to Patience, and she gets it tipped, but McCracken runs it down, and she's got it. Now just got to get across the line and beat that 10-second count. Har-Ber's got it now. Patience has it from the free throw line, takes that shot, doesn't go. And here comes Ivy Johnson for West. She pushes it all the way, makes that little spin move. It's no good, but she's fouled.
West proven to be a really good getting in the rhythm right now, and we can't let them, especially 0-0 Ivy Johnson just going at us right now.
Well, they've got nothing to lose. They come into this half with about a 20, 22-point deficit, or into this period, and they've just done nothing, but they've just let it all hang out, and it's paying off for them right now. They've gotten within 14, which is the closest they've been in a long, long time.
Well, they've got nothing to lose. Har-Ber has to just keep their foot on the pedal. We are letting up too much this quarter, and that is something that I know Coach Jenkins has preached on in previous games.
Well, there's another thing that Coach Jenkins isn't going to like. West gets the rebound off the free throw, and Mona Kita puts it back in.
Coach Jenkins putting in Kennedy Mclarty, who's a great energy builder, seeing if she can maybe get some momentum going just energy-wise.
Well, here's McCracken. She's getting some pressure up there. She gets it off to Ella Nelson. 15 left on the shot clock, so plenty of time. No need to rush. There comes Hamilton. Back down to Coons. There's the three-pointer for Kayla. And again, when she catches it in rhythm, I've only seen her miss one shot like that tonight where she was really in rhythm. Now, West does a good job of getting it down in there for a good shot again, but they miss. And here comes Har-Ber on a run out. Ella passes it up, kicks it back out to Coons. Didn't quite have what she needed for a shot down there. It's at the high post with Patience. She's going to the basket, tosses it up, but she gets fouled as she goes, so she's going to the line.
If you see it when Coons claps for that ball, you can bet on that ball going in the hole.
Well, when she's got it, she's got her feet set. Nothing else is moving. That's big key, is to have your feet set, have your body set, and
hands ready.
Not moving sideways, not falling. First free throw goes for Patience. And coming into the game now, like as you mentioned earlier, Kennedy McClure is getting in there. She's replacing Ella Nelson.
Kennedy McClure, a senior, is just a great defender, great teammate. She's just a great momentum builder. You love to see her on the court because she's just going to bring a lot of energy.
She was really scrapping against Springdale the other night. Patience gets the second shot. Har-Ber's up 51-34, 4:20 left to play.
Har-Ber
This is a situation where when you're trying to get control, that shot clock now changes the way Coach Jenkins has coached her entire career.
It really has.
In terms of being able to sit on a lead, you just can't go there and just completely kill the clock anymore, which, you know, you'd kind of like to do sometimes at this point.
You really do. Har-Ber definitely could use a stall game right about now, but Bentonville West definitely doesn't want one.
Well, Coons gets it inside, goes for the shot, kind of gets it knocked away. There's a fight for the ball, and it looks like it's a foul. Foul's called on Kennedy McClure, and it's going to be a 1-1 for West.
Har-Ber really just feeds off momentum. When we get an offensive rhythm going, we get going. We are just a run-based team. If we got energy going, we're going to keep going. And right now, we just don't have that.
Well, right there, West gets in on the rebound again, gets a hand on it, but this time they're called for the foul. So we're going to go to the other end, shoot some free throws again. The good news for Har-Ber is they are now in double bonus, so McClure's going to get 2 shots.
There's Kennedy McClure doing exactly what I said she would do, just being aggressive and just bringing some energy, clapping, getting high fives.
Well, she was sent in when that last that last rebound happened after the free throw down there.
Yes.
She came in and did her job on that one.
She really did. Har-Ber basketball this year with the Wildcat girls has proven to be just great role players. They would just fill into their roles and play them really well.
Well, neither free throw shot goes. West has it back, and they're pushing it up. Again, they're at a pretty fast pace because they're trying to get back in the game.
They really are. They got to push it.
Three-point shot is an air ball for West, so Har-Ber's got it back.
Great block out right there.
You can bet there's going to be a full-court press right here.
I would imagine it.
Looks like they're doing it a man-to-man press, so Coons gets it off the screen and brings it up herself.
There's the press break right there.
Now no rush. Just kind of dribbling around the top. Kicks it off to Patience. She's going to the basket because that's what she does, and she's fouled.
You say no rush, but there really is with a shot clock in the game.
Well, if you can get, I've noticed Coach Musselman talking about, you know, when you have that lead, running more time off, and I you know, I've never coached with a shot clock before, but
of course,
but I just can't imagine. I mean, 35 seconds is all you got, and in college it's only 30.
It really is.
So it feels to me like if you're running a lot of time off, now you're making yourself have a rushed shot at the end of the buzzer.
You're definitely not going to get the shot that you want. A lot of teams are engineering an offense to go with maybe a 10-second offense just to get like a quick shot. I know a lot of teams are just trying to work around that 35 seconds with their offenses.
The key to always is get a good shot.
It really is, and not force one, and don't settle for a bad shot.
Well, Patience misses that free throw. West gets it back down and hits another layup, and then we throw it away again.
That's the definition of a sloppy pass right there.
West has got it again. So Mona Kita takes it up, misses it, but she's fouled. She's going to the line, and with 3:03 left, your score is Har-Ber 52, Bentonville West 36. It's a 16-point lead for Har-Ber, but it doesn't feel like a 16-point lead.
It really doesn't, because Bentonville West has really kicked it into high gear in this fourth quarter. Good thing we had that lead built up before. Otherwise, this would be a different game.
Well, Kita gets the first shot. Looks like Andrew is back in. She's replacing Dally Hamilton.
Andrew being back in the game will definitely get our offense a little more flowing and just a little more highlighty, if you want to say it like that.
You've got to slow down that fast break, too. Brett West has really pushed it on him.
He really has. He's done. West has done a great job.
Well, that shot went for West. It's 52-38 now, a 14-point game. Andrews got the ball. She's got 2 or 3 right around her. Back to Patience. Patience is going to take it. Gets in the lane, gets it to McClure under the basket. Great job handling the press right there as McClure hits the layup. But here comes West. They're on the run, and they're looking to push it to the basket like they've been doing this entire period.
Right there, Har-Ber finally realizing there's always a hole in a press and getting it right there and getting the wide open layup.
Kendall Lindsay gets it in there, gets the shot, but it doesn't fall. Har-Ber's got the rebound, and they're bringing it up. Andrews got it. And again, she's in not a real hurry at first. She drives and kicks, gets tipped, but ends up coming back to McCracken, who's at the right wing, right in front of Coach Jenkins.
Right now, I'd like to see Kaylin Coons get the ball.
At this point, they're going to have to, it looks like West has decided they're going to play it straight and not start trying to foul. So it's kicked out to Patience. She misses the 18-footer. McClure gets the rebound, misses. But Kaylin gets the rebound, and so Coons gets 2 more right there.
If I'm not mistaken, Kaylin Coons has 26. Although my math is flawed, so I might be mistaken.
And there's Mary Beth Dyson getting to the basket again, and again a foul. Stopping that clock and putting West at the line.
I wish we could have put a few more points on that board so we could have put it to 30 and get a little more mercy rule on that clock, but we didn't. We were a few points shy of it.
Well, that's okay. It's going to delay your homecoming ceremony there a little bit, Connor.
I guess so. I'm dressed for nothing. It's hot up here, but I guess I'll wait. You might not see it on camera, but after this game, I will book it to the HOCO assembly.
Well, Mary Beth Dyson gets her first shot. 56-39. It's a 17-point lead for Har-Ber. They've just done just enough kind of to hold that lead here with 1:46 left. You feel good about Har-Ber having this game in hand. But West has done a good job of kind of making them work for it here. Ivy Johnson back in for West.
This year with the shot clock has proven to be a way more high-scoring year than last year. I mean, really, you definitely see teams' averages and points go up with the shot clock.
So Patience brings it up to the left side. She's working hard trying to take it in. And there's Ivy Johnson, who breaks away and gets the layup. She misses it, gets her own rebound, and this time it goes.
She's just padding her stats right there. She just wants the extra rebound.
1:23 left to play.
McDaniel know to do that. Just miss a shot, get a rebound, and put it back up.
Well, here she goes. She's got it up the court. Coons has it. Har-Ber just working it around the perimeter right now. No hurry. Patience is wide open there. Her girl went to help, and Patience gets it, and she's fouled. That's one thing you got to do to hold a lead is make those easy ones. Although Mona Kita came over and didn't make it easy.
I don't know if that was an easy one, but that definitely should be the nail in the coffin right there for Har-Ber. That kind of momentum right there should definitely seal the deal.
Well, it's 59-42, 17-point lead with 1:04. So Har-Ber's got to feel good right now.
I would.
About getting to pull this one out. It's now under a minute. But West is not giving up. They've scrapped and clawed this whole fourth period. And they get a nice shot on a backdoor cut right there for Madison Phillips.
That was a great play right there. I wish they'd been running that early. Well, I don't wish, but I wonder where that was earlier.
I saw him try it a couple of times, but they never quite connected on it. Coons has it on the left corner, tries to drive, but gives up. Kicks it and makes a backdoor cut. It ends up getting thrown away. West has it again with 23 seconds left to play. 59-44.
They really just wanted to get the ball to Kaylin right there, no matter what was in their way. Just a little bit of a force right there.
And Kaylin gets the steal. Har-Ber gets it back with 10 seconds left.
Coons doing a great job on defense.
Kind of dribbling the timeout. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, and folks, that's the ball game. Har-Ber Lady Wildcats win it 59-44 over the Bentonville West Lady Wolverines.
They go 3-1 in the conference now.
go to 3-1 with some big games coming up soon.
Yes, sir.
So we're going to take it to a break here. We'll be back. We'll have Har-Ber Homecoming coming up soon here on the Har-Ber Wildcat Sports Network.
Hey, Nick, catch.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
All right, guys, we're going to start with the sophomores for our winter homecoming tour. Yeah! Yeah! All right. Sophomore maid, Lainey Bidden. Hudson Brewer. Ladies, we got our Shane and Eden Bidden. Ladies on the Har-Ber cheer team. The track team was a part of NHS and the record-breaking 4x4 team for track at Central. In the future, Lane plans to attend the University of Arkansas, join the cheerleading team, and then pursue a career in dentistry. Sophomore maid, Lainey Bidden. Hudson is the son of Clint and Shane Brewer. Hudson is a member of the Har-Ber football team and the baseball team. This past fall, Hudson won the 2020 Newcomer of the Year award on the football team. In the future, Hudson plans to attend college and continue playing football. Sophomore male, Hudson Brewer. Ella Jones and Blake Messino. Ella is the daughter of Steve and Leah Jones. Ella was a member of the Har-Ber Silver Stars dance team and the Belcanto Choir. Ella is an active member of her subgroup with Fellowship Bible Church and enjoys volunteering at the Ronald McDonald House Charities. In the future, Ella plans to attend college as a pre-med student and then attend medical school at Florida State University. Sophomore maid, Ella Jones. Blake is the son of Sam and April Messina. Blake is a member of Har-Ber Belcanto Choir, an all-region choir member, and outside of school, Blake also dances competitively at Dare to Dance Dance. In the future, Blake plans on attending college and pursuing a career in the medical field. Sophomore male, Blake Messina. Yazzie Lloyd and Connor Jenkins. Yazzie is the daughter of Joel and Heather Lloyd. Yazzie is a member of the Belcanto Choir and the Har-Ber swim team. Yazzie was selected for all-region choir 4 years in a row and made the Southwest Division of the American Choral Directors Association. In the future, Yazzie hopes to attain a degree in developmental psychology, followed by a PhD in criminal psychology, and hopes to become a criminal psychologist. Sophomore maid, Yazzie Lloyd. Connor is the son of Tracy and Kimberly Jenkins. Connor is a member of the Har-Ber basketball team, the newspaper staff, Wildcat Sport Network, and Young Republicans Club. Connor also volunteers for Miracle League. In the future, Connor plans to attend college with the hopes of becoming a history teacher or an ESPN analyst. Sophomore male, Connor Jenkins. Brooke Bowman and Davis Elmer. Brooke is the daughter of Bill and Laura Bowen. Brooke is a member of the Har-Ber cheer team, DECA, National Honor Society, and Student Council. Brooke was also a member of the 2018 state champion cheerleading team. In the future, Brooke plans to attend college and continue her education. Junior maid Brooke Bowen. Davis is the son of Alan and Aaron Hellman. Davis is a member of the Har-Ber varsity men's tennis team, the French Honor Society, and DECA. Davis has also traveled to Belize and the Dominican Republic on mission trips. In his free time, he volunteers at Fellowship Bible Church's Special Needs Ministry 101. In the future, Davis plans to attend a 4-year university and study business. Junior male, Davis Elliott. Kelsey Coates and Grant B. Gooden. Kelsey is the daughter of Michael and Jessica Swanson. Kelsey is a member of the Har-Ber cheer team, an All-American cheerleader, and a member of the 2018 state champion cheerleading team. In the future, Kelsey wants to continue cheerleading in college and pursue a career in real estate. Junior maid, Kelsey Coates. Grant is the son of Nate and Sarah McGooden. Grant is a member of the Har-Ber football team as well as an active member of the subgroup at Fellowship Bible Church. Grant has also been to the Dominican Republic and El Salvador on mission trips, and he volunteers at the Springdale Senior Center in his free time. In the future, Grant plans to go to college, but he's unsure of what he would like to study. Junior male, Grant McGooden. Emma Harris and Brady Billingsley. Emma is the daughter of Scott and Stacy Harris. Emma is a member of the Har-Ber Silver Star Dance Team, Rhythm and Shoes Dance Studio, a member of NHS, and junior vice president of HOSA. Emma volunteers at Northwest Medical Center and has maintained an A average throughout high school. In the future, Emma hopes to attend college and pursue a career in the medical industry. Junior maid, Emma Harris. Brady is the son of Brian and Kristen Billingsley. Brady is a board member of NHS, section leader in the Camerata and Lighthouse choirs, a thespian troupe member, principal oboe and English horn player, a 2020 band and choir all-state member, a member of the Wildcat quiz bowl team, a 2020 National 80s Scholar with distinction in band and choir all-region member. Brady has also received first place at the Arkansas Fine Arts Competition in piano, woodwind, brass, and classical voice performance. He also received third place at the 2019 National Fine Arts Competition in piano performance. In the future, Brady plans to get an undergraduate degree in English and piano performance. After that, he would like to attend law school. Junior male, Brady Billingsley. Helen Claire Keith and Drew McClendon. Helen is the daughter of David and Kelly Keith. Helen is a member of the Camerata Choir, Lighthouse Choir, Har-Ber tennis team, Student Council, DECA, HOSA, and NHS. Helen is a 2-time All-Region choir member and a 2-time Southwest American Choral Association member. In the future, Helen plans on attending the University of Arkansas and pursuing a career in the medical field. Junior maid, Helen Claire Keith. Drew is the son of Lewis and Drew. Drew is a member of NHS, the varsity football team, and varsity baseball team. Drew is also on the honor roll, was the State Farm Offensive Football Player of the Week, and was the Northwest Arkansas Democrat Gazette Player of the Week. In the future, Drew plans to attend the University of Arkansas where he wants to major in civil engineering. Junior male, Drew McClendon. Elizabeth Caldera and Jack Snally. Elizabeth is the daughter of Jose and Antonio Caldera and Maria Navarro. Elizabeth is a member of the Har-Ber cheer team, an all-state cheerleader, and a member of the 2018 state champion cheerleading team, NHS, and the principal's council. Elizabeth will be graduating with high honors and is a recipient of the Campus Atlantic Scholarship. Elizabeth has plans to attend Georgia State University in the fall to seek a degree in marketing. Plans to intern at the American Civil Liberties Union in Georgia. Senior maid, Elizabeth Caldera. Jackson's son, Kevin Canamian. Jackson is a member of the Springdale Student Forum, the vice president of Senior Class Council, the vice president of NHS, a state officer and a school officer for DECA, as well as a member of the Student Council. Jax is also a National Merit finalist, a National AP Scholar, and received the Seal of High Literacy in Spanish, French, and German. After graduation in May, Jax plans to pursue an undergraduate degree in public policy and public affairs and work in the field of educational policy. Senior male, Jax Nally. Claire Frears and Braylon Williams. Claire is the daughter of John and Lois Frears. Claire is a member of the Har-Ber Silver Stars dance team, NHS, and COSA. Claire has been on Har-Ber's honor roll and will be graduating with high honors and medical honors. She is a Girl State delegate and is a part of the Arkansas Children's Hospital Junior Volunteer Program. Claire plans to attend college at the University of Arkansas and pursue a career in nursing. Senior maid, Claire Fears. Har-Ber football team he is involved in fellowship student athletes. Besides this, William was also an all-state cornerback and an honor roll student. After graduation in May, Braylon plans to attend the University of Arkansas and pursue a degree in mechanical engineering. Senior male, Braylon Williams. Chloe McCain and Braden Hartwig. Chloe is the daughter of Rick and Eve McCain. Chloe is a member of the varsity track team and is an honor student at Har-Ber. After graduation in May, Chloe plans to attend the University of Arkansas and pursue a career in nursing. Senior maid, Chloe McCain. Braden is a member of band, choir, debate, forensics, mock trial, Har-Ber, shop, quartet, NHS, and deck. Besides this, he is also on the honor roll, an all-region choir member and an all-region band member. Additionally, Braden received first place at Deck State. Braden plans to attend college at the University of Arkansas where he will major in economics and minor in political science. Senior male, Braden Hartwig. Lyndon Mountain and Hayden Swope. Lyndon is a 3-year member of the Student Athletic Training Program, and she is captain of the Har-Ber women's tennis team. Lyndon is the president of OSA, treasurer of NHS, and senior class council and coordinator. She also leads a group of 6th grade girls at fellowship vouchers and is an active member for SOBA. Lyndon plans to graduate with highest honors and attend the University of Arkansas as an exercise science major before pursuing a doctorate in physical therapy. Senior maid, Lyndon Mountain. Hayden is the captain of the Har-Ber tennis team, a member of the Wildcat bowling team, DECA, NHS, sophomore class council, and senior class council. Hayden is also a 6A conference tennis doubles champion, a 6A state tennis doubles champion, a 1-time overall state tennis doubles champion, and a 3-year all-state tennis honors with a 54-0 conference record, and a first-place finisher at Arkansas State DECA. Hayden has also volunteered at Kennecutt camps and at fellowship vouchers where he is involved in SOBA. Hayden plans to attend the University of Arkansas to major in marketing after graduation in May. Senior male, Hayden Swope. Addison Stubbs and Noah Livingston. Addison is the daughter of Harry Stubbs and grandmother Lisa Taylor. Addison is a member of the Har-Ber varsity basketball team, DECA, senior class council, and NHS. She also leads a group of 5th grade girls at fellowship vouchers and is an active member of her subgroup. Addison plans to attend the University of Arkansas and graduate with a degree in business. Senior maid, Addison Stubbs. Noah is a member of Har-Ber varsity football team, the varsity basketball team, esports, NHS, HOSA, and the Beyond Science Club. In addition, he is also a National Merit semifinalist, an AP Scholar with distinction, and on the Har-Ber roll. Noah plans to attend the University of Arkansas, where he hopes he
great job by Student Council President Luke Crusher. One more time, let's make some noise for all the ladies here tonight. And once again, your homecoming queen, Lisbeth Caldera. We want to play. Please do your best to help us continue. Wear your mask, practice social distancing, and follow all directives pertaining to seating requirements. Again, congratulations to all the young men and women in tonight's ceremony.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be. For you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
Climax at the NWA, it's just an easy, customer-centered experience. Right now is probably the easiest time that I've ever seen to achieve financing for people on maybe even a more expensive vehicle or more accommodating vehicle for their family. I've got the best inventory, I would say, in the state, and my people are not only experienced in the car business, but they're experienced in the people business. Whether you just check us out online or you check us out in person, we want you to visit us. Climax the NWA and climaxthenwa.com.
Here at Har-Ber, athletes make things run much smoother.
Need a runner. Two seconds slower than the last time, Chris. Come on.
Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means faster care. And because we're full service hospitals, a lot more care if you need it. Less waiting, faster care. At Northwest Health System, Bentonville and Springdale.
Accidents are never planned. But no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
Hey man, you got a light?
Yeah, we can get to that. Do you know the average American spends about $2,000 a year on tobacco products, which typically translates into about $200 a month, all on something that makes you 30 times more likely to die from lung cancer. Knowing that, saying you're burning through your money is an understatement. 31 cents is the cost of a cigarette. 31 cents, big tobacco just bought your future. So want that light?
Nah man, I'm good.
For more information, visit projectpreventar.com.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. Har-Ber's. Hometown fresh.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post. From downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected and energized with Ozarks Go.
So, St. Matthews, his lightning fast speed.
No. He's got explosive speed.
Dude, he's lightning fast.
Sane, would you describe your speed as explosive or lightning fast? What? Dude, I'm telling you, he's explosive.
Lightning fast.
What's that? Lightning fast.
Lightning fast.
Yeah.
The Springdale Chamber of Commerce is among the top 1% of chambers in the nation to be honored with a 5-star rating by the U.S. Chamber of Commerce. We work each day to make our members more profitable through programming and events that strengthen our economy, help to create jobs for a growing population, and support the needs of a diverse community. We make Springdale a better place to live. Learn more about the Chamber and Springdale by visiting our website, springdale.com.
Smoking doesn't just affect you. It affects the ones you love most. Don't let the future be influenced by your bad decisions. Visit Project Prevent to learn more.
When accidents happen, our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge can mean less waiting and faster care. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale.
On the counter, finds a hole, Garrett inside the 5, touchdown Springdale. Shot, wide open placement, touchdown Har-Ber Wildcats.
If you want fast, easy, and affordable service, visit Mclarty Daniel.
Keep your vehicle running like new in our state-of-the-art service facilities. We know your time is valuable. Our factory-certified technicians with decades of experience will get you in and out and back on the road quickly. We service all makes and models at our 6 convenient locations in Bentonville and Springdale. Open 6 days a week.
Visit McClartyDaniel.com to schedule your service appointment today.
Ballpark Franks got their start in 1957, right here in the ballpark. And with the taste of 100% Angus beef, passed down from one generation to the next, they soon became a tradition everywhere, bringing on the feeling of summer in every bite. Ballpark Franks, bring on summer.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be. For you. First Security Bank. Only in Arkansas.
For WCSN, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. No, you gotta own it. You gotta be like, for WCSN, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. For WCSN, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. No, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. Okay, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. Better. Yeah, but don't you think I should add like some... Ow! Red, yellow card! Is she gonna be okay? Yeah, they always do this? Okay, so you said, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers. Yeah, just no.
One more time.
But don't you think that I should add something like, that's the way the cookie crumbles, or, ooh, okay, good one. I could say something like,
No, just one more time.
Okay, for WCSN, I'm Ashlyn Grace Brothers.
Much better.
For over 20 years.
Well, good evening. We're here at the Northwest Hospital Suite at Har-Ber High School for tonight's game between the Har-Ber Wildcats and the Bentonville West Wolverines. It's 7A West action, and should be a barn burner. I'm Van Stuman filling in for Donald Tucker. This is Connor Jenkins. Connor, what can we expect tonight in this game?
We really can expect a lot. We've seen our Har-Ber boys this year. They're great at defense. They struggle to get an offensive momentum, but when they do, they're unstoppable. We've just got to play some good basketball, and we just got to watch number 12 tonight. That's our key player alert for tonight. For Bentonville West, watch number 12. And that's pretty much it for our pregame show special.
Well, let's see the starting lineup here. It'll be announced by your Har-Ber PA announcer, Mr. Jared Park.
Time. Here's your starting lineups. First, for the visiting team, the Bentonville West Wolverines. Number 3, Dawson Price. Number 4, Dalton McDonald. Number 12, Riley Ricino. Number 20, Evan White. And number 33, Tucker Anderson. Head coach for the Wolverines is Greg White. And now, Wildcat fans, let's make some noise for your starting lineup. Junior, number 0, Miles Rolfe. Senior, number 4, Aaron Ollinger. Senior, number 22, Cameron Nuremberg. Junior, number 25, Jermaine Tilford. Senior, number 32, Noah Livingston. Head coach for the Wildcats is Tommy Depabaugh. He's assisted by Jonathan Bullington.
Well, here we are, Wildcat Gymnasium. We're about to tip it off. Connor, the Har-Ber Wildcats coming off a great comeback win over Springdale Wednesday night. They struggled. They were down, I believe it was 40-29 going into the fourth, and they outscored the Bulldogs 17-1 in that fourth period to come back and win the game.
From what I've heard and from what I've watched from this Har-Ber team is the defense is amazing, and the offense gets going when it gets going. And so
West wins the tip. Dawson Price goes up and gets it. Evan White's the point guard. Gets it off to number 33, Tucker Anderson. Drives the basket. It's no good. But there's Dawson Price with the putback for West.
we just got to cut off those second chance opportunities right there. We definitely can't allow them to do that again.
Well, Aaron Ollinger brings it up, gets it over the wing to Rolfe, who drives it baseline, flicks it up around the short corner. Now he's looking for help, gets it back to Ollinger, back up top to Nuremberg, who's looking inside, looking for something. Man-to-man defense from West. There's Rolfe going to the basket. He gets by his man, and he gets the shot. 2-2.
Rolfe, a great finisher at the rim. He's had a little offensive struggle as of late, but he's doing a great job tonight already.
West really spreading the floor. Notice they've got no posts. They got 5 men out wide. And that may be one reason they want to shoot those threes. Dawson Price misses it.
I think I remember Mr. Dawson Price right there from my junior high days.
Oh, yeah?
I was really observant in my junior high days, considering I sat on the bench the entire time.
You got a good look at it?
I got a good look at it.
Well, I was that guy at Mena High School in the early 1980s. It's there, so don't feel bad about that, Connor.
I'll never feel bad about it. It's a good part of my history.
Well, Livingston gets the foul there for Har-Ber. So West still has it, taken it out on the baseline. Evan White's inbounding it. Gets it up there to Tucker Anderson. Back at the top, around the free throw line to Dalton McDonald. Kicks it back out to Price. Drives and kicks to Hayden White. And right there, he was trying to pass to Dalton McDonald. And looked like Jermaine Tilford was kind of going for it at the same time and got the best of him. Foul on Tilford. So it's still West ball. You know, Tilford was kind of the catalyst, I thought, Wednesday night. He really got going from the three and then took it inside a few times. And I think he's the one that sort of sparked Har-Ber's offensive game Wednesday night.
He really is a huge part of this team defensively, offensively. He's a great energy bringer as well, and he'll definitely get some momentum going when he gets going.
Well, we'll see what happens here as Dawson Price drives in and misses the shot. Har-Ber finally gets it back after several fouls down there. Ollinger brings it up.
We're already about a minute and a half past, and it's only 2-2. We've seen that a lot with Har-Ber games, just low-scoring, great defensive games.
Do a good job rebounding, too.
Very much so.
Okay, Ollinger driving up, and Dawson Price tries to jump up and take a charge, ends up fouling Ollinger, so it's Har-Ber ball.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't get confused by the scoreboard. Har-Ber's just a great defensive team, and West is proven to be one, too.
West was one right there. That's Riley Buccino with the steal and the layup. 4-2, West.
Again, sloppy passes. That just can't happen again.
Ollinger dumps it inside to Livingston. Misses the shot. Ball bounces around before West grabs hold of it. Evan White brings it up on the right side. They swing it around. Get it to Price for the three. It doesn't go. Har-Ber's got the rebound going the other way. Ollinger's bringing it up pretty quick. He's at the top of the key. Kind of looking for somebody to be open. Hits Tilford on the wing. He drives the basket and gets it. 4-4.
Tilford kind of juked me out right there. I thought he was about to pass it the way he moved his head, and then he just decided to go up with it. Great finish right there.
Nice job finishing. Kept his balance all the way through. Kept his eye on the basket. So Dawson Price gets it at the free throw line, trying to get rid of it. Kicks it out. Evan White drives to the elbow. Kicks back up top to Price. Price takes it to the basket. Misses the shot, but we got a late whistle. Looks like they're going to get Livingston for the foul.
It was great defense right there. I mean, just a little too aggressive.
That's the second on Livingston, so
we definitely want to have his body on the floor.
Looks like Cameron Maines is going to check in, so maybe time for Livingston to get a rest. But we got two free throws coming first. Dawson Price is up there shooting.
Seen the past few games, Coach Steffenbaugh going with a big lineup of starting Jermaine Tilford, Garrett Nurnberg, and Noah Livingston in the same lineup.
Well, now bringing in Maines for Livingston, a little bit smaller lineup now.
Really is trying to see if their perimeter can get going.
Well, Dawson Price got one free throw left. He's a 6'4" sophomore for West. Doesn't get it. Tilford rebounds it, kicks it to Ollinger, and West is off to the races. In the corner to Maines. Maines hits that shot right there really nicely. Gets it to Rolfe, who kicks in the corner to Tilford. He drives baseline, gets bumped out of bounds. Looks like that's going to be on Dawson Price.
This being the second home game in conference, you love to see the student section just built up over there. If you're wondering why they have jerseys on, it's Jersey Day here in Har-Ber High School because it's Spirit Week.
Well, that's not. Yeah, it's always exciting, and I hate what COVID has done to some of these high school events the last couple of years. I mean, it's really affected 2 full school years, hasn't it?
It really has, and it's affected 2 full classes of last year not having a real graduation and this year of just not having a real school year or seasons.
Yeah. We got Ollinger on the wing to Tilford in the corner. Inside to Nurnberg. He takes it up, misses, goes for his own rebound, and he's called for jumping up over the top of Tucker Anderson.
Nurnberg just a really aggressive offense player and really aggressive on those rebounds. Just a little too aggressive right there, trying to tip it out to the open Wildcat.
Well, it's still 4-4. There's 4:27 left in the first period. West has it. Evan White, Coach White's son, brings it up top.
Oh, I thought he graduated. I was wrong, I guess.
Well, he's got two sons. This is Evan. This is the younger one. He had an older one that graduated a couple years ago.
Okay.
And that right there is a three-point basket by Riley Buccino, giving West a 3-point lead. Here's Ollinger. He gets in the lane, tries the bounce pass to Nairnberg, and it comes off his leg out of bounds, and West has it.
Ollinger right now a little oversharing going on, not really looking for his own shot, trying to get his teammates open. While that's might be a good thing at this point, it's not really.
I'm not always a great fan of those little bounce passes in the lane because if you're trying to hit a big guy, it's hard for them to, a lot of times to get down there, especially if you got a lot of help around. Well, West gets it inside. Tucker Anderson gets in there and tosses it up. Tilford rejects it, but he's fouled. I didn't see who that foul was on, but he was fouled by somebody else standing next to him there.
Foul on the Wildcats for sure.
So it's foul on the Wildcats, so Anderson's going to get 2 shots. He gets the first.
Wildcats already in early foul trouble with 5 fouls in this first quarter.
Looks like that was probably on Nairnberg. He's coming out, and Clay Arney is in for him now. So the Wildcats just got a little bit smaller.
Really, they're going from the biggest lineup we could possibly have to now the smallest lineup really we could have, putting Jermaine Tilford at the 5.
Now with 3:40 left in the first period, West is taking a 9-4 lead.
We just got to stop the bleeding. We got to get some offense going.
We go inside to Rolfe. He goes up, gets rejected, but he brings it back down, gets it out to Maines, who misses a 10-footer. Evan White gets a rebound, and he's off the races.
Nice looking shot right there. Just wish
Buccino gets it at the wing, and he's got another 3. Our score is 12-4 in favor of West. And Coach Deffenbaugh decides it's time to regroup, and he takes the timeout. So we'll be back in just a moment. You're listening to the Wildcat Sports Network. He was not as big as his dad at the time. We're back at Har-Ber High School. We're with you at the Har-Ber and Bentonville West 7A West matchup tonight. 6A West matchup, I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm still in football season again. Har-Ber's down 12-4. West hit a few threes. Riley Buccino's done most of the damage.
If you remember, he is our key player tonight. We've been pretty good in the boys' games this year of predicting the key players, and I hope he doesn't get going, but I think I'm pretty accurate this game too.
Well, Har-Ber does a good job of working it and getting a good shot. Ollinger gets about a 15-footer. It doesn't go. Har-Ber was patient there. Good screens, really working for good shots. West is playing some good D, and there is Dalton McDonald wide open under the basket. Just as I was talking about defense, Har-Ber lets up, leaves a man open. It's 14-4, 10-point lead for West.
You don't normally see that from Har-Ber right there. They never leave an open man.
Clay Arney misses the shot out wide. West gets the rebound. Maine steals it, but then turns it back over. Buccino tries another one. This one doesn't go. Rolfe's got the rebound, and he's bringing it up. There he gets into the lane. That's Rolfe. Misses the floater. Tilford goes up for the rebound and knocks it out of bounds. So it goes back to West. The effort's good. They're getting good shots. Just had a lid on it so far.
That's the story of Har-Ber Wildcats really this year. They've just had a hard time just getting the ball to go in the hole. I mean, that's really all you can say about it.
Looks like they're going to
defensively, they keep the ball even away from the hole. So
they extend the defense just a little bit. They don't really put a lot of pressure on. So West gets it on up. Buccino goes baseline, pulls up, and knocks it off the board. It's 16-4.
Ollinger right there just trying to get a charge, hoping he would go just a little bit farther. Buccino just knowing to not go and just shoots a little floater.
Well, West has had some trouble this year. They've lost a few games. There's as Tilford comes in, hits about a 16-footer, put Har-Ber on the board for the first time in quite a while. It's now 16-6. But West has really hit them in the mouth here early on.
They really have. They just keep hitting and hitting.
Well, Bacino missed that one, but he gets his own rebound, puts it up. That doesn't go either, but there's West again with the rebound. But this time, Cade Packnett of the Wolverines is called for the foul, so Har-Ber gets it back.
This small lineup running by Har-Ber right now has proven to be a little difficult on the rebounding end.
Hard time on the boards.
Coach Deffenbaugh just trying to see what he can do, subbing in Boston now.
Well, here comes Ollinger getting into the lane. Kicks it out there to Rolfe, who brings it up toward the elbow. Across to Arney, down to Ollinger again. He tries to drive, nothing doing. Maines looks for his three, it's not there. He drives and kicks. Ollinger's got it, he drives in, takes the shot. No good, and West has the rebound. That's Tucker Anderson with it. He brings it up, kicks it to Evan White, who takes his three, and it's good. And that'll make it 19-6 with 39 seconds left in the first period.
We just can't stop their offensive rhythm. I know I say it a lot, but we just can't stop it right now. Our defense is normally what we pride ourselves on, but right now we're just letting up.
Well, Tilford gets to the basket, nice shot, makes it 19-8, and that's what you've got to do. West is still working it. Inside 10 seconds left in the period, so they're going for that last shot. Tucker Anderson at the top. He takes the three. It's no good. Har-Ber's got it back, and so we're going to end the first period with Bentonville West leading 19-8. We're going to take a break, too. We'll be right back in a little bit with the Har-Ber Wildcat Sports Network.
At America's Car Mart, our purpose is providing customers peace of mind with quality vehicles to keep you on the road. And right now, we're kicking off 2021 with a huge sale, the New Year's sale. Drive away today for as low as $199 down on select vehicles. Ask about the New Year's sale or start your approval online right now. No matter where you are on your car buying journey, we're here for you, keeping you on the road. America's Car Mart.
Suite at Har-Ber High School, way up in the rafters. I'm Van Stuman, filling in for the voice of the Wildcats, Donald Tucker, and I'm here with Connor Jenkins, and we're talking to you about some basketball tonight in the 6A West.
There's 6A.
Did I say 6 again, or did I say 7 again?
You said 6 this time.
Okay, good. Well, West is leading 19-8, so Har-Ber's down 11 going into the second period. But it wasn't about 48 hours ago they were down 11 going into a fourth period, and they pulled that game out.
They really did.
They pulled that game out against a team that whipped Bentonville West. So it just shows you how crazy it is in high school sports. Here's the thing. Everybody's got good coaches and everybody's got good players.
Really.
And I've seen West play, and I've seen them get off to good starts and then kind of go cold. But,
well, it's really all about how you finish a game. Of course, there's those 30-point leads, but it's really how you finish a game, and that's how Har-Ber beat Springdale the other night by that fourth quarter.
Yep, and Har-Ber gets the ball to start the second period. They're kind of running a little weave at the top. Rolfe gets to the basket, gets a left-handed layup. It's good, and he's fouled.
That's definitely who you want taking that.
There's a good way to come back, Connor.
There we go. Miles Rolfe going to the free throw line, shooting 71% from there.
Well, that foul's on Bacino, so that's probably something Coach Deffenbaugh likes to see too. Doesn't hurt to get the other team's hot hand in a little foul trouble. We'll see how that goes from here on. But Rolfe gets that second shot. That'll make it 19-11, which looks a whole lot better than it looked just a couple of minutes ago.
Right now, I don't know who you can't call their hot hand. Everybody's getting going for them.
Well, there's Cade Packnett, misses that shot. Wildcats have it, bringing it up. Ross got it on the left wing, drives into the lane, kicks out to Cameron Maines, just misses the three, bounces long. Ollinger goes to save it, flies into the bleachers, but West comes away with it.
Great effort there by Aaron Ollinger just to try to save the ball. Unluckily, the other team got it. can't speak.
Dalton McDonald gets the ball screen, pitches it back to Tucker Anderson. White throws up an air ball on that one, and the fans are going to let him hear about that. That's something the Har-Ber Wildcat students are going to talk to you about when it happens. Ollinger misses the 3, but everybody's still fighting for that rebound. West eventually comes away with it, and they bring it up fast. There's Bochino. Euro step into the lane, but kicks it out. Dalton McDonald gets the shot. It's no good, and there's a fight for it.
Great effort again by Har-Ber, just trying to get on those 50-50 balls and just trying to get it to go their way.
That was a jump ball, right? I never did actually see the call.
I think it was a jump ball, yes, sir.
So jump ball goes to West this time. Har-Ber got it at the beginning of the period. Evan White will take it out. Finds Bochino up top. Bochino's the guy you got to keep a hand in his face, and that hasn't happened much so far.
It really hasn't, but we've been denying him pretty well, and he hasn't caught it as much as he probably wants to.
Well, Tucker Anderson got that shot off, but it's no good, and Har-Ber's coming up. Arnie's got it at the free throw line, kicks to Ollinger, back over there to Rolfe. Rolfe's looking for the guy that's open, not finding him just yet. Kicks it back out to 14, Winston Boston. And there's Ollinger with the shot from the elbow. It doesn't go. And West takes off with it. Just not hitting those shots.
Really
and
not.
We're pretty small right now, other than Tilford. Everybody there looks about 5'10" or so. So there's just not a lot of size out there.
Yeah. Another bad memory, number 33.
Tucker Anderson.
Tucker Anderson. He killed us in junior high. I don't want to see him get going because I've seen that before.
Well, he missed that shot right there. And so here goes Har-Ber with the ball. Let's see if they can make something happen here. Again, you got to hit those perimeter shots when you got your small lineup out there. We're just not doing it right now.
Especially, we just got to get, the idea of a small lineup right now is to get the perimeter going and just get some threes up, and we really haven't even gotten the threes up.
Yeah, the West has done a really good job with their defense. They've kept a man out now. Right there, Rolfe gets open underneath, and Tilford hits him. He gets the basket, and the foul is called.
That's definitely a man who has been, definitely a guy who's been going
I think one
tonight.
of the things we see Coach Deffenbaugh trying to do is use some of his guards who do have a size advantage.
They really do,
You know,
yeah.
they're
Miles
bigger-
is aggressive.
Yeah, that's Miles is a strong kid, and he's guarded by a shorter guy. So that's where you try to get your size, is by using those guys. Shot doesn't go, gets knocked out of bounds, goes back to West.
Talk about
Checking
size.
in the game right now, there's the big man. Yep, Elijah Woodard is in for the Wildcats. He replaces Tilford.
This lineup really going to try to go small. Even though we got the big man right there, I feel like the perimeter is about to get going more.
And there's that ghost horn again.
Oh, seen it
He
too
just
much
decided
tonight.
to ignore it, it looks like. Okay, gets inside. And Jacob McGee has it inside, but he takes a step before he gets a shot off. It goes back to Har-Ber.
If you see it on your screen, ladies and gentlemen, one of the best things to watch in a Har-Ber sports game is not the people on the court, but the coaches on the court. I love watching the theatrics, Coach Deffenbaugh wanting to get a call.
Well, check out Coach Wild while you're at it. It goes on. That's on both sides tonight. That'll look good. Right there, we got, we're still getting Rolfe down on the block. This time he's fouled before he gets the shot off, so Har-Ber's going to take it out under the basket. Now, Har-Ber fans may know and may remember Coach Greg White, because here's Rolfe again inside, and he just misses it again, gets his own rebound, but this time he fouls, so it goes back to West. Coach White, for those of you who are from Springdale, most of you probably graduated from Springdale High, so we got a connection there with Coach White, who used to be a Springdale High assistant, was the head coach at George Junior High and head coach at Shiloh High School. Coach John Mackey is top assistant as a Springdale High grad from 1989. So those are some guys that have some connections here in our community.
I don't see a Wildcat anywhere that you just said, so
Well,
I got no loyalty to
Here's
him.
the thing. The Wildcats Wildcats are about 18 years old. Wildcats are pretty new. As Dalton McDonald steals it and goes to breakaway layup, and that puts West up 21-13. Still just an 8-point deficit for Har-Ber, which is a lot better shape than it looked earlier. A lot of pressure, though, being put on by West. Rolfe gets it back, though, goes to the basket, and there he is. He's been the guy for Har-Ber at this point. He's been the guy.
No one's going to stop him, apparently. You would think they'd key in on him and we see some other players go off, but no.
Well, there's Bacchino with another one. Oh, I'm sorry, Bacchino from the corner. He gets another three off. And if he's going to get hot again, that'll change things quickly. It's 24-15, 9-point lead for the Wolverines.
Pacino, Frappuccino, what is his name?
Buccino.
Pacino. I keep thinking of coffee every time I hear his name, for some reason.
Well, there's Rolfe getting it in the lane again. He shoots a little fadeaway from about 10 feet. That doesn't go. And West is back on the run with it.
Great hustle right there by Miles Rolfe to get that ball.
It was the beginnings of a nice play for West, and Har-Ber just pulls it away. There's the big guy, Elijah Woodard, gets it on the transition and gets the bucket, 24-17 West, with just under 3 minutes to play in the half.
Great look up there by Miles Rolfe, just not being selfish, just throwing it up to the easy lay-in with the big man.
So Tucker Bowman's been getting some drives in there, kicks it back to Dalton McDonald. Shot doesn't go, but West still has it. Bacchino finally misses one from that corner, and Woodard pulls away the rebound. The big guy just is a head taller than everybody else on the court, isn't he?
Yeah, he should get that rebound every single time.
Here's Maines, gets it in the corner. They close out on him quickly, so he drives and gets hammered as he gets in there. Let's see if they give him, I think they're giving him 2 shots. Not 100% sure here.
I think they are.
They're giving him, they're calling it a foul on the floor, and they're giving the 1-1, I believe it looks like. So it looks like Tilford's back in for Woodard. Ollinger's back in for Rolfe. So the hot hand for most of this period for our Har-Ber has been Rolfe. He's getting a rest now. So let's see how Coach Deffabaugh decides to attack West when they get back on offense.
Not even just this period, but the whole game, Miles Rolfe has just been going.
That's right. Well, Maines hits the first of the 1-1, and then everybody kind of forgets he had another one coming, runs off. So here they are. They're back at it. One last shot here for Maines.
That is actually Arnie.
Oh, is that Arnie?
Yes, sir.
Good catch. Thank you. He misses that one, and West has it. West leads 24-18, 2:22 left to play.
Maines is out of the game right now, actually.
Well, Maines is 2 and Arnie's 1, right?
Yes, sir.
They look the same to me from here.
They kind of do. We can't really see him up here.
West does a good job getting it inside to Jacob McGee on the block. He gets the shot off, but he doesn't get it to go, but he is fouled.
Coach Deffabaugh trying to find out what he needs to do to get this bleeding to stop. I mean, he's done a great job of cutting that lead that they had, but really can't put the points on the board to equal them out.
Well, it's just the points have been tough to come by.
They really have, and that's really been the story of Har-Ber. But they've made other teams hard to get their points as well.
Well, McGee misses the front end. Second shot's coming. Woodard is still in. I mistakenly said he went out a while ago. He stayed in. So Tilford and Woodard both in, but it doesn't help get that rebound. West still gets it. Bacchino drives baseline, gets double teamed for a moment, kicks it back. West working it around the perimeter. Cade Packnett takes it, misses it. Tilford goes for the board and almost dunks it back in. Almost dunks it back in for West. And then looks like Tilford and Tucker Anderson get mixed, kind of get tangled up as they're going down the court, and Anderson goes to the floor. Officials have called a foul
on Tilford. Oh, they both got him.
They called a double foul there.
I think there's a technical called, actually. Maybe just a double foul.
Well, it looks like, yeah, there's no shots. Looked like they called a double foul on Pickering and Tucker Anderson, which means they just give it back to the team that had it, so Har-Ber's got it. Ollinger's got it at the top.
They just equal each other out, and so our ball.
Looking down low for Woodard, but the angle wasn't quite right, so they're still working it. Ross trying to get it inside like he's been doing. Good job with the shot fakes, but he can't get the shot to go. And Bacchino's got the rebound, and here comes West.
Rolf doing a great job this game of just getting the shots that he really wants. He needs to put them in a little bit more.
Bacchino drives into the lane, gets fouled on his way in there. So that foul's called on Rolf. So Bacchino's got the 1-and-1. It's 24-18 West. And Bacchino's a pretty good hand. He gets the first one.
On this one, we really got to focus on blocking out. Bentonville West has been proven to be a really good offensive rebounding team.
He gets both of them. So Har-Ber gets it back down 26-18 with 1:23 left in the half. Telford's out. Coach Deffenbaugh decided that double foul business doesn't need to continue. He let him sit down and cool off a little bit. And there's Arnie with the three, and he gets that one. Nice job by Arnie getting his body turned and squared up. And it's 26-21. Just like that, it's a 5-point game.
Just like that.
And Tucker Bowman gets in there, gets off his feet, a little off balance, throws one up, kind of crazy, but gets his arm hacked, so he's going to get 2 shots out of it.
It was a late closeout, and so it was a little over the top on the closeout, and he just abused it.
Got to keep those hands up.
Really do, and just keep those feet on the floor, not where you're just trying to fully close out.
Well, Bowman gets that first shot, 27-21. He gets the second, 28-21. Now Har-Ber, Tilford's out, so makes it a little bit harder to score here for Har-Ber. West still just playing a tough man-to-man. Ollinger goes to the elbow, kind of loses control a little bit. He's got it back, gets it back to Boston and to Arnie. We've got a whistle. Looks like they're going to call somebody for a moving screen. Looks like they're calling that on Ollinger. So offensive foul, which is a turnover. West has it back. 36 seconds left in the half, and they've got a 7-point lead.
We really got to pick up on our defense. We pride ourselves on that, and we can't give up that
right
especially.
There, Tucker Bowman does a great job taking it to the basket. 30-21.
Our defense is normally our strong suit. Really tonight it's been a tough defensive and offensive battle.
Well, there's Ollinger, gets to the basket, gets the shot off, gets fouled. So he's going to go to the line and shoot 2 with 11.5 left. Got 2 shots, right? Yes, 2 shots coming.
Aaron Ollinger shooting 71% from the free throw line this year. There we go.
The first one's good. Now Hayden White's coming in for West. And Michael Ferris in for Har-Ber. Also in for Har-Ber, number 41, Avi Dyson.
Coach Devenbaugh making some unusual subs.
Well, 11 seconds left. I think what he's probably trying to do is he knows that West is going to get it back here and trying to save a few fouls for some of his guys.
Most likely.
8-point lead for West. Shot's no good, so West has it. They're bringing it down, and Bacchino's going to take it into the corner and kick it back out up top to Anderson. Misses the 3, but Cade Packnett goes up, puts it back in, and he's fouled with .4 left on the clock.
That is definitely not what you wanted to happen. That's a momentum thing. I mean, it's almost a buzzer beater going into halftime. You definitely just don't want to see that.
It changes momentum too.
It really does.
You got a position to get down by 5 or so, and all of a sudden, it's a 10 point deficit. So it's 32-22 in favor of West as we end the first half here at Har-Ber High School. We'll come back to you later for more on the Har-Ber Wildcat Sports Network.
You can love where you live and play at an apartment community managed by Lindsay Management Company. Affordable apartments with awesome amenities, including clubhouses, fitness center, pools, tennis and basketball courts, and playgrounds at select locations. Many locations also include golf privileges, business centers, game rooms, tanning beds, whirlpools, saunas, and resort-style swimming pools. View rates, photos, and apply online at lindsaymanagement.com.
Hey, Nick, catch.
Captain of the Bentonville Police Department. Stacy graduated with her nursing and applied science degree from Eastern New Mexico University in '93 and specialized in emergency medicine the majority of her career. Stacy worked as a nurse and director of Northwest Medical Center Bentonville Emergency Department and assistant director of Washington Regional Medical Center before coming to Har-Ber in 2015. Nurse Hubbard is proud to serve the remarkable kids and incredible staff at Har-Ber High School who have deeply touched her heart. She believes through love, compassion, and helping each other, we can get through anything together. Stacy is joined tonight by her husband, John. Tracy Stovall and her family moved to Northwest Arkansas 3 years ago from Central Texas. Tracy has been in nursing for 26 years. 23 of those years, she has been a nurse in public schools. Tracy loves to work with kids, and the school setting is the best. Tracy and her husband, Randy, have been married for 27 years. They have 2 children, Ryan, who plays baseball for Ecclesia College, and Callie, who is an 8th grader at Central Junior High. Callie plays basketball for the Lady Warriors. Tracy loves to cook, read, and watch her kids play sports. Here to show their appreciation, Nurse Stacy Hubbard and Nurse Tracy Stovall on the court tonight are our assistant principal, Curtis Gladden, District Director of Athletics, Wayne Stella, and Assistant Athletic Director, Betsy Barker. Please say thank you one more time to Nurse Hubbard and Nurse Stovall, our St. Chiefs hometown heroes of the game. Teachers are working hard in this district, and everybody that has something to do with the school, but nobody works harder than these nurses this year. Again, thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for your halftime entertainment, the one, the only, your Har-Ber Silver Stars. They're being led onto the court by co-captain Maddie Easterly, co-captain Maddie Skirdo, Senior Lieutenant Alicia Hagan, Senior Lieutenant Addison Taldo, Junior Lieutenant Reese Bell, and Junior Lieutenant Ali Bertram. And now, your Har-Ber High Silver Stars.
You name it, she's done it. She's the reason that women run. Bet this on the Grammy. Maybe now you understand me. Jennifer.
Silver Star. Great job, ladies, and Coach Rose. And for even more entertainment, please welcome Wallace the Wildcat. Play at 7. Again, no girls Tuesday night for the Portsmouth Southside game here at Wildcat Arena.
The Northwest Hospital Suite here Har-Ber High School. I'm Van Stuman, filling in for Donald Tucker. This is Connor Jenkins. Connor, tell us what happened in the first half.
Well, first I got to put my headset on.
Well, we need a mic, yeah.
I do need a mic. Okay, so we got a leading scorers report with Miles Rolfe for the Har-Ber Wildcats with 9 points. And we got Frappuccino for Bentonville West with 15, who was our key player. We just really need to shut off their three-pointers and their paint scoring. I mean, really, our defense has to pick up in the second half.
Yeah, we're down 10. It's 32-22. West in the lead with a half of basketball to go. And again, Har-Ber's no stranger to coming back from a deficit. That's not something to worry about, but they have given up some fairly easy points at times, and they've had a real struggle scoring themselves. So we'll see what Coach Devonbaugh has called up in the second half. Before we get into it, I would like to recognize tonight's Slim Chicken's hometown heroes. And our hometown heroes tonight are the Har-Ber High School nurses, Stacy Hubbard and Tracy Stovall. Had a nice little ceremony at halftime and recognized them, and we sure do recognize the hard work that school nurses are doing right now. With COVID going on, school nurses are right at the middle of all that. They're the ones that are helping us keep kids safe, helping us get people quarantined and separated and doing things right. So great job, school nurses. And here we go with Har-Ber. They've got the ball first as we come back into the third. Livingston's got it up top. He looks in. There's the lob to Tilford on the backdoor cut, and it's good, and that's a good start to the half, Connor.
That's definitely who you want to see scoring the ball. He had 6 at half, now he's got 8.
Well, Coach Devonbaugh definitely had that one dialed up as they came out at half. Now West has it. They get a good shot again. That's number 3, Dawson Price, but he misses. But there's West with the steal. Bocchino misses it, but Dawson Price gets the rebound, puts it back, and here we go. It's 34-24 again.
I was about to say a great start by Har-Ber Wildcats, then we just got sloppy on that possession and really just let that go past us.
Well, and there's Narenberg. Looked like he dribbled off his own foot. So turnover, right back to West.
There's another sloppy play right there.
It's just been one of those games.
It really has.
Wildcats from the beginning. They've just struggled from the beginning tonight. Again, they're only down 10. They're certainly capable of coming back from that.
They definitely are, especially what they did against Springdale.
Well, Hayden White gets it into Dalton Price at the top. He drives in, turns, spins, puts it off the glass, and it's good.
That was some dominance.
He took that in right over Tilford, and Livingston just challenged him, and he won that one.
He really did. I mean, Livingston trying to not pick up a foul right there, but giving the best contest he could.
I think Tilford was trying to get the charge. And here's Tilford from the corner. The three's a little bit short, no good. West gets it. They're bringing it up the court. Kind of slow it down now. Dalton McDonald has it. Swings it to Bocchino. You can't leave him that shot. He missed that one, though, and Narenberg gets the rebound.
Really lucky one right there.
Here comes Ollinger. Yeah, that was a wide open. That was a wide open shot. Rolfe's got it on the right wing. Watching the guys cutting. Catches Ollinger up there. He drives into the lane. Can't find anything, kicks it back out to Livingston on the left side. Back up to Rolfe, he gets in the lane, and he's gonna get called for the offensive foul. It looked to me like the defender sort of stumbled more than Rolfe just shoved him.
I think Rolfe's momentum might have given him a bit of pressure, but I don't think it was enough to cause that much flopping right there.
Well, nevertheless, it is a foul. West has got it, and they're handling a little pressure from Har-Ber. Har-Ber puts a half-court trap on, gives West a little bit of trouble, and Evan White ends up stepping on the line trying to save the ball. So Har-Ber has it back, down 36-24, 5:44 left in the third.
Bentonville West not being in a full-court press, but they are picking the ball up with Aaron Ollinger getting heavily defended by White.
Well, there goes Ollinger. He gets in under the basket, but now he's overwhelmed and surrounded. Tries to kick it out to Rolfe, and it gets tipped away by Bocchino.
I hate to give Bentonville West a compliment, but they're great at getting in those passing lanes.
They're doing a great job tonight for sure. Ollinger's going to inbound it from the corner. There it is to Rolfe. He gets it inside. He gets it inside to Livingston, who's immediately called for a charge underneath. It goes right back to West. That's the third foul for Livingston. He's been out quite a bit because he got 2 quick fouls early.
Wouldn't be surprised for a sub to go back into him real quickly.
Well, now we got the 3-quarter court press. Looks like a 1-2-2. Har-Ber's looking for an opportunity to trap, but they can't slow the ball down. They get it inside, kick it back out in the corner, and back in.
There we go.
Tucker Anderson gets a shot underneath, but before that happened, there was a charge by West, so they turn it over. Har-Ber's got it back. That foul was by Dawson Price. That's his third. He comes out.
Guy, we got a charge of our own right there.
Cade Packnett replaces him. So here comes Har-Ber. So do a good job of Ollinger gets it in, a little bounce pass inside to Rolfe, who's in great position, but just can't quite handle it. It goes out of bounds. So it's West ball again. 2-2-1 press. Not really trapping, just kind of slowing them down. Now it looks like they're going to. Now it looks like they're.
A 2-3.
A 2-3, which you don't see much. You see Har-Ber in man a lot.
You do. I mean, because they're just athletic enough to keep with them. But I guess Defenbach making the coaching decision right here to switch it up.
West got a nice three-pointer, didn't quite go, and here comes Har-Ber with it. And Nirenberg throws it right to Buccino, who takes it down, raking away, but Ollinger hustles down, slaps the ball away, but gets called for a foul.
Definitely say hustle on that play, giving it his all just to get back and try to swat it.
So Buccino's going to get 2. It's 36-24, still a 12-point lead for West. 4:19 in the third left to play. First one doesn't go for Buccino. Now, Har-Ber's had some trouble getting rebounds off of missed free throws tonight. Let's see if they close out down here. And they did block out, but the shot went, and so here comes Har-Ber down 13.
West proven to be a really good offensive rebounding team. We're just being a little lazy on our blockouts tonight.
So Tilford comes off the ball screen, and at first I thought he was going to get called for a shove himself right there. But the man guarding him was not quite in position. He gets the foul.
Didn't have his feet set right there.
So Har-Ber has it. Rolfe gets in the lane again, goes up, and there's that layup. There's Rolfe. Rolfe working in the lane again right there. 37-26 West.
Rolfe proving it tonight that he's just a great finisher no matter the odds.
Cade Packnett takes the 3 from the corner. It's no good. Har-Ber's got it, and they're coming back. Here's Ollinger. He's in the lane. He's to the basket. He scores, and he's fouled.
Talk about a great finisher no matter the odds. Aaron Ollinger.
Great job taking it in there. He just did a good job using his body and getting past the defender. Ended up looking like a fairly easy layup once he got past him.
Yep.
And Coach White's going to take the timeout for West and talk it over. It's 37-28 West with 3:44 left in the third. We'll be right back with the Har-Ber Wildcat Sports Network.
First Security is here. Only here. So that means we're here, here, and here. Even here. And definitely here. Because here is where we want to be for you. First Security Bank, only in Arkansas.
Newman and Connor Jenkins here with you, filling in for Donald Tucker. We're at Har-Ber High School, 3:44 left in the third period, and Bentonville West leads 37-28. Aaron Ollinger at the line.
Aaron Ollinger shooting 71% from free throw.
Good. Well, now he's just a little above that because he hit it, and that'll put Har-Ber back within 8. Trying that 3/4 court trap again.
Back to the 2-3.
Back into a 2-3 zone.
Gotcha. I got you before he said it.
Oh, did you? So Bacino's got it at the top for West. Gets it to high post. They kick it back to Bacino, and there's that three-point shot. 40-29, West in the lead.
We've kept him pretty quiet this quarter, but he just got himself a great shot right there.
You can't keep giving him those, can you?
No, not at all.
Har-Ber's got it back down. Ross trying to get inside again and ends up turning it over. So here comes West. Anderson drives in the lane, takes it, misses it. Ollinger gets the rebound, and here they go.
Oh, yeah.
And people are falling down everywhere, but Ollinger hits a three-point shot as his defender falls down and takes out another player. We got two guys down for Har-Ber, or for West, and it's a timeout. So 40-32 West, 2:42 left to play in the third. We'll be right back. It's the Har-Ber Wildcat Sports Network.
Climax at NWA, it's just an easy, customer-centered experience. Right now is probably the easiest time that I've ever seen to achieve financing for people on maybe even a more expensive vehicle or more accommodating vehicle for their family. I've got the best inventory, I would say, in the state, and my people are not only experienced in the car business, but they're experienced in the people business. Whether you just check us out online or you check us out in person, we want you to visit us. Climax NWA and climaxnwa.com.
And we're at Har-Ber High School. Bentonville West has it. Har-Ber just scored to make it 40-32 with 2:40 left to play.
Well, you like to hear that Har-Ber scored it.
We haven't heard that enough tonight. Bacino pulls up at the elbow, misses. Tilford goes for the rebound, misses it, bobbles it, but throws it off of Evan White and out of bounds. So the ball's going to stay with Har-Ber.
Great defense, great effort there.
Smart play. On that last play, it was strange. Evan White was, here's that ghost horn again. So,
letting it play.
Not real sure. They blew a whistle, so they got to honor that. So it looks like Har-Ber's going to have to take it out again. On that play before, as West was getting back on defense, Hayden White got tangled up with someone and fell. When he did, he fell on Nick Lorenage, another West player, and kind of took them both down at the same time, and that's what left Ollinger open for that three-pointer.
Yeah.
Looks like we've still got kind of an injury out of it. So Har-Ber has it, they throw it in, and Ollinger's bringing it up. 2:20 left to play in the third.
Looks to be in a box set, just trying to get a shooter and a post-up open.
Looks like they're just not sure. Nierenberg is trying to cut up, and he runs into a defender, and he's called for the foul.
I mean, he wasn't sure where he was going, and he just got in the wrong way and was at the wrong place in the wrong time.
So West has it back, leading by 8 with 2:10 left. Tucker Bowman's got the ball up top on the left side. He goes off the ball screen, tries to kick it back out to Tucker Anderson, but Ollinger's called for fouling him. The ball kind of got tipped, but Ollinger obviously got a little skin too.
Har-Ber going back to a man right now on the defense.
They've been better in that tonight. The zone kind of left some guys open last time, and although right there Bacino gets in, he gets the shot he wants, missed it, misses the putback. Nierenberg gets the rebound, kicks to Ollinger, and Har-Ber's on the run. Rolfe has it on the left wing. He gets in the lane where he's been making his money tonight, but he's fouled before he gets in there.
They really don't want to let him get in there, and we really want him in there, so he just needs to keep being aggressive there.
I mean, Har-Ber's best offense has just been getting Rolfe in the lane, and he's just stronger than whoever's guarding him.
Same with Tilford. He just gets there and gets going.
Well, there's Tilford with the drive. Coach Deffenbaugh cannot believe it. He just jumped over 3 chairs because Tilford was called for the charge.
Now,
I think Connor would say something about the acting ability of the defensive player right
yes.
there.
Now, I need to not say something about the ref right there, but I very much agree with Coach Steffenbaugh and being outraged about that call.
Well, it's possible, there might have been a little anticipation there.
Mm-hmm.
But so point is, West has it, but Rolfe just steals it back, gives it to Ollinger, and here they come.
Trying to make up.
So they're working it around. Tilford's got it up on the left side at the top, kicks it back down in the wing to Rolfe. He hits Ollinger cutting across the free throw line. He gets to the basket, and it goes. Nice play, nice English on the ball there to get it to go in. It's 40-34, 6-point lead, closest they've been in a while. 45 seconds left in the third, and West is on offense.
Here's where the fans come in handy, giving up the energy, clapping it up. You can see them on the screen right now. Oh, well, you did.
So it looks like 30 seconds. They're taking their time. There's 9 seconds on the shot clock, though. Bukino's got it, and he's going to do it himself. He gets into the lane, and Livingston blocks it away, and here comes Rolfe. He's got it. He's to the basket. It's good, and he's fouled.
Right there are the moments where the momentum shifts right there.
So Rolfe's going to the line with a chance to bring the Wildcats within 3 with 18 seconds left. It's 40-36, 18 seconds left in the third period, not 18 seconds left.
Yeah. The Wildcats clawing their way back into this game right now with their defense, and their offense is finally getting going.
Well, that free throw didn't go. 40-36, 14 seconds left. West is going to take the last shot.
Smart move.
Anderson's got it up top. He throws it up, misses it, and that's the end of the third period. It's West 40, Har-Ber 36, a 4-point game with 1 period of basketball left to play. And we'll be back in a little bit here on the Har-Ber Wildcat Sports Network.
Here at Har-Ber, athletes make things run much smoother.
Need a runner. Two seconds slower than the last time, Chris. Come on.
Time. And we're back. This is Van Stuman filling in for the voice of the Wildcats, Donald Tucker. Here with Donald's normal on-air partner here, Connor. And Connor Jenkins is gonna. It's kind of been a wild game tonight. The
Yes.
Wildcats got down early, struggled. Got down
Definitely
as
say that.
many as 12 or 14 at one point in the third, and battled back in the last 2 minutes of the third period, and are now down 4 going into the fourth.
Yes.
They're also looks like one thing to consider. West is already in the bonus, and we'll have possession first here. So Wildcats need some good defense. Let's get a stop. See if we can cut into that lead.
The Wildcats have done a great job of getting the ball in the paint, forcing Bentonville West to foul them, and that's how we're already in the bonus by the fourth quarter, and I can't wait to see us get on that free throw line and just make those shots, hopefully.
So Tucker Bowman's got it for West, brings it up against Aaron Ollinger. I don't think Ollinger's been out today.
I really don't think, and that's why.
Inside. Ollinger with the steal. Livingston did a good job of walling his man off to Tilford inside to Nierenberg. It's good, and it's a 2-point game.
Like I said earlier, when Har-Ber gets going, we do not stop. We will keep going, and we're going to play way better defense because of it. Hopefully.
So West working the ball. Little extra energy on defense, but right there, Tucker Bowman is left wide open for a 3, and he nails it. 43-38, 5-point lead for West.
A little bit of a late rotation.
So excited they were going over to help each other, and they ended up leaving a guy open because of it.
Late rotation right there. I mean, it always happens.
So Ollinger gets in a little trouble, makes a wild pass to Nierenberg, who handles it to Rolfe, back to Tillman at the top, and it's back to Ollinger now. Ollinger gets it at the elbow, down low to Livingston. Can't quite make anything happen. They kick it out, but there's Tilford with the 3. It's no good. Bukino gets the rebound. And here comes West.
Tilford unable to get himself going from the three-point line, but has been able to get himself going from the paint, scoring very well from there.
Nice drive there by Dawson Price. Tilford bumped him a little with the chest as Price got around him on the baseline side. Shot's no good, but he's going to the line for two.
This is how the game goes from a 2-point deficit to almost a 7-point deficit if he makes both of them.
Well, he missed the first, so keep talking, Connor.
Yeah, I'll keep jinxing it. That's my specialty.
Tilford's got 4 now, so that's something we need to keep an eye on here.
And that's definitely something that Coach Steffenbach kept an eye on right there.
He's coming out right now. Arnie's in for him. So, again, we go from being pretty, you know, we trade some size there. Arnie's still 6'2", but he's a guard. He's an outside guy. That free throw goes. It's 44-38. 6-point lead for West. Har-Ber brings it down.
Har-Ber looked to be in a box set where they try to get a three-point shooter open and Miles Rolfe open.
Ollinger kind of gets in trouble on the sideline, picks the ball up, but he ends up getting bailed out as Tucker Bowman fouls him. That'll be the 16th foul. So next time there's a foul on West, Har-Ber will be in a bonus. Arnie inbounds it. Good job again by West, really denying the inbound pass. Rolfe's got it now. Bukino is now guarding Rolfe. Arnie ends up with the three. It doesn't go. And West with the rebound. Looks like Coach White has put Bukino on Rolfe, who's a little taller. That may stop that inside success that Rolfe's been having. Bukino goes in. He's called for the travel as he gets into the lane and spins. Goes back to Har-Ber.
The fans, you can always count on them to humor you, just going, and they didn't know what it was. They thought it was a foul on Noah Livingston. Great call by the refs.
There,
yes.
Well, sometimes the officials, they set you up for that.
From boos to cheers.
So looking to get inside, still trying to get down low to Rolfe. And there's Ollinger. He gets in the lane and pulls up, just can't quite get it to go. That sometimes happens with a shorter guy. You can do a good job getting in there, but that height's just too much. But there's Nirenberg. He does a crossover underneath, reverse layup. It goes 44-40 as West brings it up.
Great move by Nirenberg. He's been quiet tonight offensively, but he just did a great move right there.
So West working it around the perimeter. Drive and dish. Bukino gets around the baseline.
Great
goes
defense.
Up the fadeaway, no good. And Arnie comes out with the rebound. Ollinger's bringing it up. He gets into the lane again, dishes it off to Livingston, who goes up and misses the shot, but gets his own rebound and scores. Har-Ber's within 2, 44-42, under 5 minutes left to play.
Har-Ber proving again to be that fourth quarter team. This is when we shine, and we're still proving it.
Well, that makes it tough. Dawson Price gets it. Defense backs off. He thinks, what the heck, and he hits the three. It's 47-42. Timeout, and we'll be back on the Har-Ber Wildcat Sports Network.
Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means faster care. And because we're full service hospitals, a lot more care if you need it. Less waiting, faster care. At Northwest Health System, Bentonville and Springdale.
We're back here at Har-Ber High School. Connor Jenkins, Van Steuben, sitting up in the highest bleacher seats possible in the Northwest Hospital Suite at Har-Ber High School. Har-Ber's battled back. It's a 5-point game, 47-42 with 4:32 left in the game. West just hit a three, so Har-Ber's got it, bringing it in.
Har-Ber really needs to stop being quiet on the offensive end and just, we've been doing a great job currently getting the ball in the paint and just going at them, and we just need to keep it going.
Well, Rolfe's got it. This time he doesn't have Bukino on him, so he's able to get in the lane a little easier, but he's outnumbered there. Looks like he gets tied up, but the official says he traveled before that happened. Turnover, West ball. 4:18 left to play, 5-point lead for West.
We just need a good defensive possession right here. There
West
we go.
Tries to go inside to Price. Pass is a little long and stolen by Livingston. Rolfe bringing it up, and he's fouled. That foul's on Dalton McDonald. And that's the 7th team foul for West, and it's the 4th foul for McDonald. So Rolfe's going to the line.
You could definitely count on the fans over there if that was a charge to go crazy.
Oh, they let you know.
Oh, they definitely let you know.
Bikino was out for West getting his rest. He's back in now. He's their man. So
one thing the fans forget all the time is refs have feelings too.
yeah, but we don't care about that.
Yeah, we don't care.
All right, so here comes West. The free throw's no good. It's still 47-42. West looking to score, build that lead up. Har-Ber again, really good defense. It just seems like it's really good defense until it's not. Right there, they get that's Dawson Price again. He gets a step on his man and gets to the basket. Help came over, blocked the shot, but there was a foul called, and so Price is at the line shooting 2 for West.
Coach Steffenbaugh making the decision to sub back in Jermaine Tilford, even with his 4 fouls. Pretty risky.
Well, at some point, there's 3 minutes left. Some point you got to make your move, and you just got to do it. So here he is. Now, it helps you put him in when you know you're going on offense, and he'll probably try to get him out when we're on defense when he can.
I would predict that
First
as
shot
well.
was no good, by the way. Second one goes, and so Nierenberg takes it out. Here comes Har-Ber. They're down 6 with 3.5 minutes left.
Coach Steffenbaugh going back with his starting lineup, going back with the big lineup as well, trying to get back in the paint.
Tilford fakes the 3, takes a step up to the elbow and hits it. 48-44, 3:23 left to play.
That'll build you some momentum right there. That was a great move by Tilford.
Here's the whistle blowing again. Looks like a shot clock issue again, doesn't it?
Yep, Carla Sprague trying her best down there, but just I guess we've had some issues.
Well, this Har-Ber homecoming crowd is just looking for a reason to get excited. Every good thing that happens for Har-Ber gets this crowd into it. They just got to quit giving up those big threes at the end of the shot clock. And
Speaking
of,
of,
one right there. Tucker Bowman hits it for West. Big shot, 51-44, 7-point lead for West.
Difference in between Har-Ber against Springdale in the 4th quarter and right now is we played really good defense in that quarter. Right now we're just letting it up.
Well, Ollinger fires the 3. It's no good. Bikino gets the rebound. Bacino gets the rebound for West, and here they come. 2:38, 7-point lead for the Wolverines.
Just a good stop right here.
And there's Bowman getting to the basket, and he's called for the charge. Livingston comes over there, gets his feet set, and takes one for the team.
Noah Livingston right there proving that big man can get charges too.
That's right. Bowman gets his 3rd foul. Here comes Har-Ber, 2.5 minutes left. What's going to happen here?
Hopefully we score.
Well, what's going to happen right now is Coach Steffenbaugh wants a timeout to talk about it. So we'll be back with a very exciting finish here in just a few minutes at the Har-Ber Wildcat Sports Network.
Accidents are never planned. But no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
And we're back with a great game here at Har-Ber High School. West has held the lead throughout. Har-Ber's managed to get within 2 a couple of times here in the 4th period. It's 51-44 right now, 7-point lead for West with 2:22 left to play. Har-Ber has the ball. Coach Steffenbaugh's taking the timeout to talk over what they're going to do. And we're going to have a big finish here, I think, Connor.
I hope so. really think Har-Ber right now is just letting up too much on the defensive end, given Bentonville West, who has proven to be a great three-point shooting team, those wide-open three-pointers, and that's just not okay.
Well, here comes Nierenberg inbounding it. Rolf's got it. And here they go.
For all the people when we stutter and stop talking for a second, we do not have a script. We make all of this up. So.
Oh, and there's that backdoor lob again for Tilford. It doesn't go, but a foul's called. It looks like they're calling it on the floor, so it's going to be a 1-and-1 for Jeremiah Tilford.
Jermaine Tilford shooting 71% from the free throw line this year.
Say Jeremiah.
You did say Jeremiah.
I thought about that. Jermaine Tilford, and he gets the first one, so he deserves to have his name called correctly.
It inspired him to make it.
So West brings in Tucker Bowman. And Tilford's got one shot left. And it's good. 51-46, 5-point lead for West, 2:12 to play. Man-to-man defense for the Wildcats.
Good pressure right there.
West just working it around. And we got a miscommunication by West, and it's thrown away. 1:56 left, and Har-Ber's got it.
That's exactly what you want right there. The defensive pressure just caused a little miscommunication, and that's Har-Ber basketball.
Pressure made that happen. Bacino wasn't open, so he went the other way, and when he did, he fooled his own teammate. So Ollinger's got it, bringing it up top of the key, or toward the top of the key. Hits Rolf on the left wing. Rolf gets it in the lane on Bacino, and it's called for a travel.
Oh, the theatrics of Coach Steffenbaugh right now.
Coach Steffenbaugh does not like that call and is very animatedly acting out how that play went. He has a different opinion on what that footwork looked like than what that ref does.
I hate to say it, but I'm very surprised there was not a technical right there. Coach Steffenbaugh being a little too theatrical, wanting the reversal call.
Well, we need to get make sure you save that video and put some music to it at the end of the year when he's not so hot about it.
We'll get him a dancing video
at that point. But there's 1:20 left. It's a 5-point game, and West has it.
Good pressure.
Nice job there by Tucker Anderson getting it to the basket. Misses the shot, but he's fouled. 1:10 left to play. 51-46, West leads.
Sometimes there's just great defense, but there's better offense, and that was one of those times.
We might add here that Tuesday night, Har-Ber is playing Southside here at Har-Ber, but the girls' game has been canceled due to some issues down at Southside. So the boys' varsity game has been moved to 7 o'clock. JV game is at 5:30. So Tuesday night we'll tip off at 7 o'clock. And that first shot goes.
Also, for anybody wondering, that will also be cheer and dance senior night.
That was no good. Har-Ber's got it. 52-46, 6-point game with 1 minute left. So Ollinger gets into the lane, kind of loses it. He was sort of stripped of the ball, but it looks like that was a foul. So he's going to get the 1-and-1 himself.
In these close situations, I mean, Bentonville West can't afford to do it. I mean, I'm glad they did. So that sends us for 2 free throws, actually, because they're in the double bonus.
It was Evan White with the foul, and his dad's kind of talking to him about that over there.
Might get grounded for that one.
First shot's good by Ollinger.
Aaron Ollinger also shooting 71% from the free throw line this year.
And he got his second one. 52-48, 4-point game, 1:03 left to play. And Coach wants to take a timeout. We'll be back on the Har-Ber Wildcat Sports Network.
Hey man, you got a light?
Yeah, we can get to that. Do you know the average American spends about $2,000 a year on tobacco products, which typically translates into about $200 a month, all on something that makes you 30 times more likely to die from lung cancer. Knowing that, saying you're burning through your money is an understatement. 31 cents is the cost of a cigarette. 31 cents. Big Tobacco just bought your future. Still want that light?
Nah, man, I'm good.
For more information, visit projectpreventar.com.
And we're back here with 1:03 left. Har-Ber is down by 4. It's 52-48 West. Har-Ber just hit 2 free throws. It's West ball. And we're headed towards a big finish.
With this tight of a game, you got to see some highlight plays about to go on. For me, hopefully from Har-Ber alone.
I'm going to say this, Connor, that West, I saw them play Springdale, and this is a totally different team. You got to hand it to Coach White, Coach Mackey, and those kids at West. They have done some work. They have not given up on themselves, and they've really played a great game tonight. They've hit big shots. They've played their rears off on defense. Now, given all that, we're hoping Har-Ber gets that comeback here in the last minute.
Oh, hopefully. I mean, they would have worked their butt off to come back from that much of a deficit.
Har-Ber's playing it straight here. They're not fouling. You're going to let the shot clock get them the ball back. Makino gets it inside, though. He's fouled, but he misses the shot. Boy, it looked like he was going to get an and one there, didn't it, Carver?
Oh, it did. Coach Steffenbaugh was mad about that call, but he knew it was a foul and just couldn't do anything about it right there.
Well, you can't do anything about any of the calls, Connor. You know that.
I know.
Makino gets the first one.
Wish I
sorry,
could.
It's Buccino. Buccino gets the first one. It's 53-48, 5-point lead for West, 38 seconds left. And the second one bounces around and falls in. Har-Ber's going to have to hit some threes here, Connor.
Yeah, definitely. We're just going to have to do something.
Get a quick 2. They don't have time to mess around. Rolf's going to get it in there. He goes, takes it in, takes a shot, doesn't go. Nirenberg gets the rebound. He misses it too. It's back out to Rolf. He takes 3 and it's blocked. And then Rolf ends up running into Tucker Anderson. He's going to get called for the foul. 22 seconds. 54-48, 6-point lead for West, and they are at the line. And they're in double bonus. They'll be shooting 2 free throws.
You'd have to imagine at this point, if Bentonville West even makes one of these, we're going to have to get a 3 really quickly. We can't settle for anything else other than a 3 right now.
If it's a 2-point game, or sorry, 2-possession game, and it's still a 2-possession game as he misses the first. It's a 2-possession game if you're hitting threes.
Oh, yeah, if you're hitting them.
And the second one goes. It's now a 7-point game. That makes it more complicated, but you got to get down and give it a shot. So Alger brings it up. He's going to the basket. Gets fouled, but knocked out of bounds. So it's still Har-Ber ball. 16 seconds left. 55-48 West. Har-Ber has it on the baseline.
Honestly, don't know what Har-Ber's doing right now. You would think they'd go for a 3, but really just trying to get into the paint.
So Rolf's got it. He gets inside, takes the shot. It's good. 55-50, 10 seconds. They get it inside to Tucker Bowman, and he's fouled immediately by Rolf. So Bowman's going to go to the line with 8.8 seconds left, 5-point lead, and he has 2 shots.
And Coach Steffenbaugh with 1 timeout left, Bentonville West with 3. At this point, there's not much we can do other than go down to the end, shoot a 3, and hopefully get a turnover or a foul.
Well, stranger things have happened. One time, Abe Lemons got like 3 technicals in a row, and the other team got 10 straight free throws and won a game in ridiculous comeback. I don't think that's going to happen here. It'll have to happen some other way. That first free throw.
Well, Har-Ber has actually been on the delivering end of that. Last year beating Bentonville by a technical free throw shot by Lawson Jenkins.
Well, Tucker Bowman does his job. He hits both free throws. 7-point lead. Ollinger brings it up, misses the 3. Boston gets the rebound. He puts it up at the buzzer. It's no good. And our final score tonight, Bentonville West pulls it out 57-50 over the Har-Ber Wildcats in a heartbreaker for in a game that You know, Har-Ber had to think they had a really good shot at this one.
They really did. I mean, at the beginning they had no shot and it looked really abysmal, and then we made a comeback and it was almost a 2-point deficit at one point, and we really just let it slip away from us by giving them open threes and letting it up on the defensive end.
There were moments where we played really good defense until we didn't. There's a wide open three, and they did. To their credit, West hit it. We also had some moments where we had some chance to score some points. Had a couple of charges that happened down there, some walks that happened, and when we were in position to make a shot. Just the breaks just didn't go the Har-Ber Wildcats' way tonight.
We definitely had opportunities, and we didn't take full advantage of some of them. We definitely could have done a better job on the offensive end, and definitely a better job on the defensive end of running those shooters off the line.
Well, nevertheless, it's still homecoming night, and there's something to celebrate there. The girls had a great win tonight.
Great win.
Controlled it from the beginning. And Tuesday night, the Har-Ber boys will be back in action at 7 o'clock right here. You can watch them take on the Southwest Mavericks right here. That's hard for me to say. I've been saying their other name
Mavericks.
for all those years. But it'll be Har-Ber against Southside.
Southside.
I'm sorry. Har-Ber against Southside, 7 o'clock Tuesday night. It's senior night for cheer and dance. And remember, the ladies' game is canceled for Tuesday night. They won't be playing. It'll be boys only. So we'll see you back here that night. Hopefully Donald will be back in the saddle, but if he's not, maybe I'll see you, Connor.
Maybe I'll see you then.
All right, well, you folks take care, and we're signing off to you now from the Har-Ber Wildcat Sports Network in the Northwest Hospital Suite at Har-Ber High School.